Tids, welcome on in, and congratulations on being officially the fastest thing alive, claiming first in the stream for now. Hoping I'm going to be able to stream later as well. We'll see how that goes. I hope you're doing okay today. Haven't actually booted the game up yet. Running a little bit behind. So I figured I'd just start the stream now.
HeroQuest is the best game ever made, and anyone who says otherwise is wrong.
Hello Cypher, welcome on in. I hope you're doing well today. Got some oven nuggies, awesome. I feel like that wasn't there before. Okay, I feel like the pop-up notifications were higher up. I've had this weird thing where OBS keeps moving some of my overlay stuff around. I don't know why. I'll open it up and Pando will be on the other side of the screen for no apparent reason. I think my computer's haunted. Sigmar bless this Ravage stream. Thank you, Rocket, and welcome on in. And hello, Eba. Hello, sweetheart. I'm feeling alright. I'm a bit rough still, and I'm probably gonna have to mute myself to cough and stuff like that during the stream. But I'm okay. I'm feeling much better for having rested yesterday instead of streaming in the evening. I'm doing squats, by which I mean I'm painting my League of Votan. Awesome. The Votan stuff's really cool. I'm still gutted that I didn't stream yesterday, because I probably would have done some more Resi 4 for you guys. And I've not had the energy to play it, so I've still not finished it. I was so hyped for it. I pre-ordered it because I was so hyped for it, and I've just not had the energy to play it. It's despicable. What was I gonna do? Ah, that's right. It's gonna... Oh no, it's where it's supposed to be, apparently. Odd. Anyway, let's get the game booted up and hope it doesn't break everything. It'll still be there when you feel better. I know. It's just, it's one of them things. I had so many plans. I forgot how loud that was. Oh, my queen, thank you very much for the follow. I think that was you. No, it wasn't. It was... Who the heck was it? I don't have any new pop-ups, but we got the genuine enthusiasm sound there. That was weird. Did you folks hear that too? Stream's haunted. Stream is fucking haunted. I don't get it. Okay. I don't know what happened there. I think it was a Stream Elements bug, for want of a better description. I am planning on moving everything off of Stream Elements, visuals wise, eventually. It's gonna take ages. Good God, this game is noisy. So for those that don't remember, every time I load up Broken Sword 3, it resets all of my settings. Volume settings, caption settings, everything. It cannot retain them for some weird, wonderful reason. I moved to OBS very soon after starting on Stream Elements. So I still need to use Stream Elements for tipping and stuff like that, because I refuse to use Streamlabs because Streamlabs are a bunch of thieving gits. But like the actual visual side of things, so when somebody follows or donates, I'm going to start doing that through StreamerBot. The drama, the intrigue, the deafening loudness, it's all there in Broken Sword 3, George and Nicole's weird idea of relationship therapy. Look, game, I put you in a fucking menu so you couldn't do that. Oh my god. Sorry, folks. Okay, let's try this again. You know
How you doing?
I'm gonna change the sound settings before I set the visuals up because it's driving me mad. And it can't be doing you folks any favours either. There we go. That'll do. The thing that annoys me most is that it turns the subtitles off every time as well. It's not even like it's just the sound settings, it literally just wipes all the settings, so every single time it just, yeah. Still on elements for notifications, yeah. So Stream Elements has done some weird shit to my notifications, and I'm planning on just getting as much stuff as possible just into StreamerBot. But that requires me to learn how to do a couple of coding things as well, so that's why it's going to take a while. Also, I've got a lot of shit to transpose. We may even find that instead of having all of the different, like, clips from games that I've played, we just have, like, a sort of standard notification for different things instead, something a bit tidier, easier to manage. Where is the thing? There we go. My mind still boggles at the fact that it doesn't retain, OBS doesn't retain the size of the application, even though everything is full screened on the same monitor. So you'd think it would just go, oh yes, it's this size. It is the size it is on the monitor, which is exactly the size of the little box I have for it. But no. Why would anything be easy? There we go. Trying to remember what the controller config that I set up was. Okay. I hit the back button. I hit the back button instead of the start button and I closed the application. Fuck. Sorry, everyone. Yeah, that'd make sense, though. I mean, OBS is a free piece of software. So I'm not gonna give it too much shit.
How you doing?
See? Every fucking time. Okay. And this is the volume that I have the music on for you folks watching. That's why it's always so painfully loud when it boots up. Right, let's hit the correct button this time. There we go. Oh, so after the crash last weekend, I took a little bit of time away, and then came back and redid everything up to that point, from my last save. 859? 804. I think we want this one, don't we? No, we want the 804. That's why it's up at the top. Okay, so it took to 8:59 on stream. It took to 8:04 off stream. That's the length of playtime. And this was the solution. This was the problem. So when I... There you go. When I did this before, we went this way, I think, and we did the George puzzle. Yeah? Which apparently you're supposed to be able to do. But what you're actually supposed to do is go up here, where we couldn't go before when we were George, because we weren't allowed free reign of the premises. And then you come and talk to the guy over here. Like, you can't get past him, I don't think. Oh, you can now. But when we came the other way, I couldn't get past him. It wouldn't let me past him. So you should, in theory, be able to do the George puzzle again if you want to, and then come round and walk past him. But it wouldn't let me get past him. Like, he was blocking the way. So that was all it was.
Get on with it.
Yes, Mom.
So there you go. And when I realised that, I was just... You can imagine how I felt. Hey, Raptor. Raptor's the name of the dog, not the name of the... This one is Rascal. Hi, Rascal. Oh. Do I have any cough sweets up here? They'd be useful right about now. I might disappear downstairs and grab a cough sweet at some point because my throat's really scratchy, as you can probably tell.
I have some questions.
Do let me know if any of the sound settings need adjusting, because with the speech one specifically, you only get to hear George say how you're doing once when you're adjusting the sound slider. And then it refuses to let you hear it again, so you've got 1 point at which to test the volume of the speech, and that's it. So there's a lot of little issues with this game, unfortunately. What did I bind page up and page down to? Nope. Ah, there we go. Any bad thing I hear right now is Nicole's accent, don't worry. Okay, cool. Cool. Oh, first cough of the stream, here we go. Oh, that were a good one. Oof. Right. For the record, I'm not sick. For anyone worrying that I am. I am in the middle of a fibromyalgia flare-up. First one I've had since I moved house, which is impressive, really, for me. But when I have a fibro flare-up, my body goes, you're sick. You have the flu. So now we're going to divert all of our energy to getting rid of the virus that you very definitely have. So I'm stuffy, my head's fuzzy, I'm coughing a lot, and my temperature is all over the fucking place. So bad that I've been sleeping on the couch again just because I burn up so badly at night that it's making Slow unwell. Thank you, Tids, that's very kind of you. Now that I've gotten over the pain side of things, my brain has recalibrated my pain threshold. It's not so bad, it's just sort of irritating. Oh, there it is. How do I validate it? Do I have to give it to...
It was the security card that should have been given to Petra.
Because it's not been validated, so I don't think I can use it yet. I think I need to validate it with this guy. Let's find out.
No way was I doing that.
No? Okay. Can I just use it then?
Damn! The card didn't work.
Of course it fucking didn't
Pardon
work.
me,
It
Madame
needs
Petre,
validating.
but you need to get the card validated.
Yes, yes, of course. Just checking security is watertight.
So where do I get it validated then? Do I have to talk to this guy again? Like, he didn't have anything else to say to me. Thank you, Rocket. Yeah, so I'll be fine. I sound worse than I feel at this point. The really big issue for me, and I posted about this on Twitter last night when I couldn't sleep, is that it's also setting off my anxiety. So I just like have random anxiety spikes over fucking nothing. And I know it's nothing, and I can rationalize that it's nothing, but try telling my body that.
No way was I doing that.
Okay, so we've got a card, and now we need to get it validated, but no motherfucker will validate it for us.
I had no reason to do that.
Who validates the card, then? This is all sounding far too like my own chronic flare-ups. I mean... You have to buy a Coke. I thought that was just so I could use the bathroom. Oh, rascal, will you validate my, security ID?
That wasn't a good idea.
Probably validate it by eating it. Hello, Pudlord. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. You validate the card by supporting its dreams and beliefs. Yes, you do.
That wasn't the right thing to do.
But what is the fucking right thing to do? Oh my god, who do I give the card to? I'm doing okay. Oh shit, yeah, it's Easter today. Happy Easter to those that celebrate it. Happy Chocolate Day for those that don't. And, Happy Sunday for those that don't eat chocolate. Hello, Fran. Welcome in. How you doing? Happy Zombie Jesus Day. Yep. And if you're a Tim Minchin fan, happy Woody Allen Zombie Komodo Dragon Jesus Day. I think that's all of it. Oh no, I forgot Superman. Bunny Day. Day of Bunnies. Yes, happy Bunny Day. Oh, and happy 3rd streaming anniversary to Tidders. Well, you know what that means. We need another Tidders shout out. Are you going to be doing a celebratory stream today? And if so, what are you going to be doing?
Nice and moist for me, won't you?
Thank you for the hydrate, Cypher. I know that was more aimed at getting a bit of Tidders' voice on the stream, which is very acceptable. 3 years is huge. And I always forget that you started streaming so soon after I did as well. Because, so yours is the beginning of this month, mine was the end of last month. Yeah, congratulations, Tidders. Okay. Who the fuck do we talk to? Gonna be going about a decade back to Rise, Son of Rome. Oh, wow. Found it in my Steam library. After playing about an hour of it to test, I had enough material for a 5-hour rant. Amazing.
have some questions.
Okay, I have no questions. Who the fuck validates my card is my only question. These guards be cocking their guns a lot. They do. They do. Who validates my card? I'm gonna ask the internet. Okay. Best thing in a walkthrough ever. I loaded up the walkthrough I've been using whenever I have had something like this where it just makes no fucking sense what I'm supposed to do. And it loaded up with "the baddies will appear" at the top of the screen. Great, 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 great. Okay. Is it this room then? Because we couldn't go in here before. This door was locked.
I couldn't open the door.
Still locked. Okay. Is there another door here? Oh, there's a door here. Let's try this door. There we go. The walkthrough was just like, go to the security room. Gee. Thanks, walkthrough. Where is the security room?
It was the security layout for some part of the building. I had no idea where.
Oh, that was weird. It's the room you feel safest in. I do not feel safe in this room. So the thing that was weird there was that one bit was really loud and one bit was really quiet. The audio mixing on this game is a bit strange, in my opinion. Specifically where the speech is concerned. Game. There we go.
The computer was processing something. But what?
Cipher. Cipher.
How dude.
There was
a
large
lot
group
of trauma.
computers all whirring loudly.
Yeah. And to think they spent the time they could have used fixing that to add jiggle physics to Nicole. Yep, that sounds about right for a game of this era.
The woman was hunched over a computer terminal. She was really into her work.
I
and
feel
doing
attacked.
a fine job of ignoring me. Excuse me. Please, ma'am, do not interrupt me. I cannot afford mistakes.
Thank you,
I
Tits.
need you to answer a few questions.
Anyone else that felt personally attacked by that comment about being hunched over your computer? Now is a good time to check your posture. She needs oiling. Yes, she does.
What exactly
I like
is
her
it that
suit.
you are doing?
I'm sorry, ma'am. I have
Don't
strict
yell, Nicole.
instructions to report only to Senor Cesaro until we have finished our preparations for the armillery.
Yes, of course.
Shrimps are for frying, not posture advice. I like that one. That's a good one. Nicely said, Fran.
This card requires validating. Could you do that for me?
Of course, ma'am.
We're not going to think about the fact that the collar of her jacket isn't actually attached to her jacket by the looks of things. Wow, she's just...
There you are. Now please excuse me,
She's a
Madame Petra.
delight.
I must get on with my work. Senor Cesaro will be very upset if I don't finish this.
You're telling me a shrimp fried that rice? Yes. She has a nice flared shirt collar. She does. Accessory collar, peak 90s. Yes. Also, can we get a little bit of a W here for women in evil STEM? Oh,
I
shit.
have some questions.
No, I don't have
Yes?
questions. I hit the wrong button. Goodbye. There we go. Did we look at this one? I support women's rights and wrongs. Bravo. Given the camera angle, I'm surprised they didn't remove the collar and take the opportunity to get a cleavage shot in there. I guess
There
they
was a
decided
large
that
group
nobody
of
wants to
computers
see a
all
nerd's boobs.
whirring loudly.
Which is, you know, fundamentally incorrect. Equal opportunity evil doing, no bigotry in the workplace. They assume incorrectly. Yeah, exactly. All nerds are hot. Okay, so I have a validated card now, so I should be able to go this way. It's got a little green sticker
After what
on
I'd
it.
been through to get the card, I was desperate to see what lurked down below.
She didn't have to go through that much. Like, she snuck around for a little bit. She stole somebody's wig and bleached it with, like, industrial bleach, which is not a clever thing to do. Actually, it's still got all of the... with 40% bleach, yeah. It's still got all the bleach on it as well, because she didn't rinse it or anything. She just blow-dried it after she dumped the bleach on it, so she must reek right now. She must smell like a fucking swimming pool. Ah, it's the prisons. Came from here on out is actually just Nicole hallucinating from fume inhalation.
Fran Opossum cheered. X10, she's only succeeding because everyone wants her to leave from the awful bleach fumes.
Yes. That's exactly what it is. She smells so heavily of bleach that they're just like, just take the thing you need and leave. You're making me feel sick. I find the swimming pool bleach smell actually rather nice. So do I in small doses. Like, in a swimming pool environment for a bit, yeah, sure. But having bleach bathed my hair in the past and had to sit there with the bleach on my head for a couple of hours at a time when I first started bleaching my hair, because my hair's actually naturally very dark, as you can sort of see around my headphones. Look. To get it to this colour takes a couple of hours, and I have to bleach bathe because I have psoriasis on my scalp, so it takes even longer than it would for most folks, because I've got to be very conscious of how much damage it can do to my scalp. Used to work as a lifeguard when I was in 6th form. Oh, wow. Yet no one dares comment. Petra must be the uber bitch. Well, to be fair, the two guys that were cocking their guns a lot whilst we were walking about and not saying much to us, when we first spoke to them as Petra, the second we walked away, they were like, what a bitch. We hate her. And I don't think that was specifically because of this interaction.
It was an old prison cell. Damn! This must have been where Bruno was being held. I hoped I wasn't too late.
Ah, we fucked about dyeing her hair, you see. That's the problem. Okay, no, there's nothing. Wow, this is, it's very sparse down here. Very sparse. Oh, okay, no, it's just a series of tunnels. Fire extinguisher?
Oh no! Someone was coming.
Oh, goody. We know how well this went last time. Oh, shit, never mind. Right, before we do anything else. Game. I still don't have a save command. I have asked Slow to make one for me, and he is willing. He just hasn't done it yet. Nicole was busy with a makeover while Bruno was getting hanged, drawn, and quartered, yep. Swimming pool is an okay smell at a swimming pool, anywhere else is an issue. Exactly, Podlord. Like, if you can smell swimming pool outside of a swimming pool, that means one of two things, I guess. Either there's a travelling swimming pool nearby, or there is chlorine in the air.
It was the laundry that I had landed in. The aromatic effect of over 400 cheesy feet was mind-blowing.
Swimming pool with legs on the run. Oh my god, that is such a fucking Dark Souls thing. Look what he's done to the laundry basket. George. I suspect he weighs a lot more than it looks like he does. Just a very meaty fellow. There's nothing wrong with that, but he has completely obliterated that steel frame with his butt. It's the ego. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Ego weighs more than any amount of actual physical flesh can. Okay, so there's nothing we can interact with over here, but I am compelled to interact with this broken washing machine. Yeah. It reminds me of the washing machine from Normality that has a rat hiding in it. For folks that remember the playthrough of that we did. Can't open the cupboards. Can look at the large drums of what I presume are supposed to be cleaning supplies.
Somebody in this castle had a serious washing powder fixation. My old Navy SEAL
Metaphysical
manual had a special
weight, yes.
section. Assessing enemy strength utilizing captured washing powder drums. Shame I couldn't remember the equation.
Navy SEALs? Is he an ex-Navy SEAL that became a patent clerk? He was a Navy SEAL! Shit, that'd be some really interesting lore for him. Like, he gets out of the Navy and just decides to go into patent law. And before he calls himself a sexual Tyrannosaurus. Oh my god. Vav, new action. What action, though? I'm guessing this is going to be locked. We're going to listen at it
I couldn't hear
first.
any movement coming from behind the door. The door was locked.
Yeah, door's locked.
This was beginning to feel more and more like a prison. There had to be some way of opening the door.
Not necessarily. We've got a washing machine we can climb on. Though literally the only place I can see us needing to use this is the window behind us. So let's have a look at that. Wrong way. Gonna be honest, George seems more like a sexual turkey to me. It's just a turkey in general is our George. Can we move this? I didn't even think to check. No, we can't.
It was the window
okay.
I'd climbed in through.
Okay, that's
The
that's
window
that
was
window.
really high up. There was no way of getting back out through there.
Okay, so we can't climb up on the washing machine. We'll just leave it there for now, till we figure stuff out. Can't climb up on the countertop. Apparently George draws the line on climbing on counters.
I didn't need to take any of the washing powder.
Just what you think. Oh, okay. No, I think I know what I need to do. I need to put the washing machine on the equally rusty cart that's... Usually there are ways of opening doors, otherwise they're just miscoloured walls. Yep.
The washing
there we go.
machine slid sweetly onto the trolley.
And I now can't get past it, so we'll run this way. Oh. What if he wasn't in the US Navy but was raised by literal US Navy SEALs? Maybe. SEALs that are Navy and from the US, yes. He was born in the zoo and left in the SEAL enclosure. And instead of eating him or something like that, the SEALs decided to accept him as one of their own and raise him to be the fucking dumpster fire of a human he is now.
Well, here goes.
This seems a little excessive, and I doubt it would work on most doors.
Yes!
I feel like this is going to be a short-lived bit where we play as just George. Excuse me a second, folks. Porthos, what are you doing? Why are you licking your bed? Why are you licking your bed? I wish you folks could see the face he's pulling at me. But, sadly, Porthos cam does not work like that. He's just sitting all weird on his bed and just licking the patch in front of his toes. Porthos cam is not a hobby POV. No, it is not. Because if it was hobby POV, I would smack the camera every time I stretched, which I used to do before I adjusted it. Okay. There's something there, and I don't think we can see it because it's too dark in the room. Who puts a laundry room in the catacombs? Evil people that want to make whoever's doing the laundry do a lot of walking. Hmm. Okay, so that's a security room. We can't do anything with that. I don't think. Oh wait, no, we have a security swipe card. So we could go that way. So the clothes will get bone dry. Hold on. Porthos! Stop licking your bed, buddy. Okay, so that's just a pile of furniture for no reason. And another. I'm here all week, whether you want me or not. We always want you here, Titters. Hi there, Jessie. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Happy Easter to you too. Okay, so there's bugger all there. We've got this security swipe door, which we have a key for, I think. Let's try it.
That wasn't the right approach.
Oh, George refuses
Oh,
to
it was no use. The door was
acknowledge
shut tight.
the swipe
If
reader.
only I had the key card to open it.
Okay, so I guess the key card we've got doesn't work here. That's fine.
Take that,
There we go.
you!
Oh!
Yes!
Why
You'd
you-
fucking tell him, Nicole.
George?
Who?
It's me, Nico.
Jeez, I thought you were Petra.
Often sneak up on girls like that, do you?
Only blondes.
So it's true. They do have more fun.
Hang on to the wig and find out.
Trailer trash chic. Not really my style.
Ouch.
Oof.
So how come you're down here?
Did you notice the extra security?
Now I feel attacked for
I'm
different
guessing
reasons.
that Bruno must be close.
So what are we waiting for?
Yeah. George is a very imperfect hero. Okay, we can't pick that up.
Hey, Nico.
Yes, George?
Okay, I pressed the interact with Nicole button like 3 times there, and he only interacted with her when she turned away from him. You'd not be this casual after a fire extinguisher to the head. No, you fucking wouldn't, especially if it's a full fire extinguisher.
I have to admit, the blonde hair is a bit strange.
Oh, really? Nobody said anything.
That's because the outfit's so scary. They're all terrified of you. So, did you find
Harsh,
Bruno?
but not untrue.
No, I don't know where he could be. The guards in the entrance hall said that he had been moved to Cesaro's office. Down here somewhere.
Let's go this way first. Before we go to the very definitely Cesaro's office door.
Damn!
What are you doing?
Oh.
Shh! Guards! They're guarding a door over there. That's got to be where Bruno is.
I could get past, but you would be shot if you tried. You need to find a way to fool them.
Okay. This way it is then. Yeah, George does seem like the kind of guy that would know how to acquire things like Rohypnol, doesn't he? Which is not great, but
Hey, Nico.
I
Can you
mean,
do
maybe
something
he's
with this
actually a
lock?
really lovely
I don't have
person and
anything
just
to open
doesn't
it.
deal well with stressful situations.
Where would you be without me, George?
Dead. He'd be dead. She's saved his ass more times than I can count at this point. And we've still got 2? Yeah, we've still got 2 games left after this. We do only see him in stressful situations, yeah, exactly. It may just be that he's a complete arse piece because he's stressed out, and he's actually a really lovely guy when he's just, you know,
Well,
on holiday.
This should help me move around more easily. Nico, could you turn your back, please?
You are joking.
I know, but it's these shorts. Not very flattering.
Oh, fine. Quickly, get it over and done with.
That is the "you are joking"
There,
right
changed.
of somebody who has seen him naked.
Oh, you look nice.
I bet you say that to all the guards.
Those aren't shorts, George. Yeah, they are very definitely not shorts. Hang on. Oh, no, he's still got the boxes in his pocket. Yeah, maybe he just didn't want her to see his pants. I took George for a free balling type. It was this way, wasn't it?
Right. Here goes.
Surely his hair's a bit foppish for him to be a guard.
Madame Petra, I wasn't informed you were back.
As you can see,
This is
I
like,
am. And this is urgent.
I ought to check with the front desk.
You are holding me up. Now, unless you want your appendages rearranging, I suggest you open the door.
Of course, ma'am. My apologies.
Yeah, George in his guard costume makes me think of Leon in his time in the military flashback, where he's still got his lovely and very recognisable mop. Every other guard is just like, you know, proper buzz cut, very military looking. And then there's microphone's gone fucky. Oh? How bad? Loud, crackly, can full on Dalek tan. Sounds fine to me. Uh-oh. Sounds fine here. Okay, titters, it may be you. Try a refresh? I'm a little weirded out now. Oh yeah, cache refresh could do it. Imposulate! Imposulate! Mauschly is so cute. And I love the fact that the community, including like the official Resident Evil Twitter, has gotten on board with her as much as they have. Like someone's even made a Mauschly mod for Resi 4 already. No worries, Tids. Best of luck. But I am a big fan of the, for want of a better description, Himbo Leon comics that Maddie, can't remember her actual Twitter handle, has been doing. Because they are exactly how my playthrough of Resident Evil 4 Remake has been going. The only main character buzz cut legally allowed is Guile. Yep, that's fair. That's fair. Main character hair is powerful and can't even be buzz cut. Yeah, it's like all main characters in anything ever are all basically Samson, and if you cut their hair, they lose all of their main character power. Awesome. Welcome back, Tidders. Okay, so
I didn't have the code to open the door, and I didn't want to risk raising the alarm.
okay, so this one's code locked rather than key locked. No worries, Tids. I'm just glad that it wasn't something at my end. No offense, because 2 days off and then suddenly everything fucking breaks would be very typical for me, but not something I'm capable of dealing with, either physically or mentally right now. I'd just like to point out that I know he's probably crying, but those crying noises are, yeah, I'm not cool with that. Far less game sound than Tan sound. I can turn the game sound up if you want. Like, it's really only the music that's a problem, isn't it? And we've fixed that. So, options menu. See, that comes out so fucking loud. Hey, I turned that down way more than that. What the fuck? There we go.
How you doing?
Motherfucker. Okay, we'll get the... Ah, I see. Well, I'm glad that I noticed that I came back in here, because it's pushed the music volume up, despite me turning it right the way fucking down. Because that's quite loud. It should be fairly loud for you folks. It's like midpoint in the green range. Like that. This button? There we go. Return to game. Yeah, his crying noises, or his in pain noises, do not sound like crying or in pain, in my opinion. And it's a little disconcerting, got to admit. Yeah, a little bit, Fran. I mean, maybe it's just me that's hearing that, but... Ah! Oh boy. Seriously, Jesus. You watch, if we get in there and he's perfectly fine and just very flustered that we've turned up. Oh, right, yeah. There's nothing else for us to stand on if we do that. Silly me. Go. Oh, we're just gonna listen in, are we?
Nico, keep quiet and come and look at this.
It's Bruno.
I don't think there's anyone in there with him.
Can we risk it?
We've got to. Hey, Bruno.
Bruno, it's Nico.
And George.
Hey, fellas. Nice of you to drop by.
Are you okay?
Oh, sure. I'm thirsty, I'm hungry, I'm in constant pain. I've had more
Fucking
electricity
mood,
through me
mate.
than a small town in winter. But heck, now you're here, who gives a damn?
You're so brave.
Lady, I grew up in Eastern Europe. We did torture in kindergarten.
Have you told him anything?
Everything. But the one thing Cesaro wants.
And what's that?
Who has got the key of Solomon?
But we don't know who's got it.
Exactly.
Well, it doesn't matter now. We're coming in to... Shh!
That was the gatehouse. Petra has arrived at last.
I am so pleased for you.
Thank you. I find torture such a soulless task without an audience.
Oh, I know.
And she is so imaginative. Such a source of new ideas.
I appreciate that.
Yes, Bruno, I truly believe you will. And look on the bright side. When you tell us who has the key, even then we will not kill you. We need you too much. My dear girl.
Has he talked yet?
No, but I'm sure you will persuade him.
I'm going to enjoy it.
Now, Stobart and the girl. I hope you bring me good news.
I found
That's
them,
Cesaro,
but
Fran.
I'm afraid they got away.
He's the big bad.
I'm sorry.
They have too much luck.
There is worse, Master. Let him in.
Ow.
All right, boss.
Not this idiot.
Forgive me, sir, but there is something you must hear. Flap, tell Senor Cesaro what you told me in Paris.
What? About that nightclub and those girls?
No. About the safe.
Oh, yeah. Well, it wasn't, was it?
Wasn't what?
Wasn't safe?
Get on with it, Flap.
That Stobart girl. She came back to the theater. Took some documents.
What documents?
A picture of a castle in Prague.
This castle.
Very good. Give the man a cigar.
Flap.
Sorry, sir.
Wait. What is that?
Do you like it? It's my new scarf. That Stobart girl left it behind in Paris.
What is it?
You can go, Flap. Get out.
Thank you, sir.
Well, Bruno, it's your lucky day. Now I know who has the key. We do not need to put Petra to work on you.
You know? How?
The emblem on the scarf. It is the crest of the St. Stephen chapter of the Knights Templar.
I thought they had disappeared centuries ago.
Clearly not. And I know exactly where to find them. That fool Flap had the answer all along, wrapped round his thick neck.
Collard must be working for them.
So, now we must change our plans.
Cutscene.
I shall go to Paris to retrieve the key. You take Ostwald to the armillery to prepare. Give the order that all personnel are to prepare to move out.
It's time, isn't it?
Yes, my dear. It is time.
Okay, there we go. Right, now I'll catch up on chat. Fun fact, my trans parents started legit. Good timing. Halo, welcome
Halo
on
_
in.
not is rating with a shoal of 7.
Thank you so much for trusting me with your community today. I hope SnowRunner went well. Yeah, welcome on in, and happy Easter to those that celebrate it. For anyone that's not been here before, hello, I am HobbyTan. I am a variety streamer based in Scotland, and we are getting near to the end of Broken Sword 3 today, hoping I can get it finished, in fact. Petra's top confuses me. Should there be cleavage showing? No idea. Hello, Taco. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Just going to quickly scroll up in chat. We've just watched a really long cutscene and I've missed a few things in chat as a result, so I was just about to start catching up. So if I don't say hello straight away to anyone that says hello from the raid, I am sorry, but I will get to you in a moment. Just want to catch up before I get too much further behind. Fun fact, my trans parents started legit HRT whilst doing their Navy tour. They were DIY until enlisting, and wasn't even the first in their unit to come out. Oh, that's really cool, Fran. Who's this Project Paperclip lich-looking motherfucker? Cesaro is the big bad of this game. Still a little unsure on what his actual motivations are, like what he's trying to achieve and why. I know it has to do with the ancient crystal-powered temples that we keep finding underneath things, but I'm not quite sure what he's actually after. How is Flap not dead yet? Because Flap's skull is made of fuck-offium. Also, I can't believe he called Nicole the Stobart girl. Like, wow, Flap. Fucking wow. In before it segues into a history of the Knights Templar Kojima style, like it has done in every other game so far, yeah? You know, I'm glad they included a massive black, white, and red flag in the background just to make sure you know this lot were asshats. I have an interesting story about a black, white, and red flag, actually, that you have reminded me of with that comment. Okay, that's that bit. Mud car logic puzzles, yes. She got them bit crushed titties, yes she do. Doing well, but I'm tired. I know that feeling all too well, Taco. Cesaro does look very, gaunt and Nazi-ish. Yes, he does. His motivations are look spooky and talk in vaguely mystical terms. Yep, that sounds like a Nazi. It's always supernatural shit with Nazis. Yeah, it's supernatural shit or genocide, basically. Sometimes both. So who wants to see a Broken Sword Assassin's Creed crossover? Could work. I'm still gearing for a Broken Sword Silent Hill crossover. Broken Creed. Hellboy has the best reaction to Nazis. Punch him. Yes, exactly. So, story about a black and white flag as we remaneuver George. So, as you probably already know, Slow and I are both big Gundam fans. In fact, Slow got me into Gundam in the first place back when we first got together. Before we first got together, but like in that sort of time frame. Thanks for summing up the 1932 to 1945 period very succinctly there, Tan. Supernatural shit and genocide. That's what I'm here for. Bite-sized history, folks. Bite-sized history. What sins will George face in Silent Hill? His existence. And Slow, at one point, going back to my flag story, had both a Xeon flag and a Federation flag, like actual flags that he got at a convention, I think. And he had them on the back of his office wall. So if he was on webcam, you'd see both flags in the background. And for those that don't know much about Gundam, the Xeon flag is a... Oh god! Another raid! Hello! Welcome on in, everybody. Monologue, thank you so much for trusting me with your community today. What were you up to? You're playing Dark Souls? Oh, awesome. I hope it's been going well. Hello, Tort. Hello, Adam. Hey, Mono. Thank you again. Well, welcome on in, everyone. I hope you're all doing well today. Happy Easter. We finished Dark Souls 2! Oh, congratulations, Mono. You're doing way better than I am. I'm still stuck on Dark Souls 1, but I've not played it in a while. I need to get back into it and, like, properly give it a punt. Hello, Danger. Welcome in. Weight off my shoulders. Oh, bless you. Oh no, Haribo. There will be more.
I didn't have the code to open the door, and I didn't want to risk raising the alarm. Hey, Nico.
Yes, George?
Okay, no, Nico can't help us either. Yeah, so Slow had these two flags on the wall, and there was a point a while back where Slow was doing like an RP campaign, and he was recording it and putting it on YouTube for people to watch. And he'd have his webcam on whilst he was running the campaign. I am feeling better, thank you, Mono. I'm still feeling very, very rough, but I felt well enough to be able to stream. I'm not so exhausted that I couldn't stream today, which is nice. Because it's good to be streaming for you folks. It's good to be streaming again. It's good to be doing anything again. Yeah. So he puts these up on YouTube, and again, I'm gonna, because I don't think I actually finished explaining it. For those that don't know much about Gundam, the Xeon flag is a red background with a white circle, and then inside the white circle there is a black spiky design, for want of a better description. Xeon are the bad guys in Gundam. And I like the Xeon mechs better than the Federation mechs because they're all kind of fancy. And they're pretty colours, and the Federation mechs are just kind of boring. Slow prefers the Federation. So it's a rather fashy flag, it is. It's a very fashy flag, and that is kind of intentional from what I understand. So he's got these flags on the wall because he is a Gundam fan, and for no other reason. He's not... Xeon flag do be a little fashy, yeah. Ball mechs for the win. Balls are pretty cool, to be fair. And that's the mechs. Don't you dare clip that out of context. Hey, Soup, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Happy Zombie Jesus Day. But he ended up having
to get out of the castle that way, then we'd be caught for sure. There had to be another way out.
He ended up having to stop uploading his videos to YouTube because a couple of people saw the Xeon flag in the background, didn't realise that it was an anime thing, didn't take into consideration anything else that was on the wall behind him, and were just like, oh my god, this guy's a Nazi. One, it looks like a fashy flag, but it is not a Nazi flag. Two, you can't just assume that about somebody. Hang on a second, folks. My mother just tried to phone me. I hope she's okay. That doesn't make any sense. So she just tried to phone me, and she sent me a text message saying she doesn't have a phone. The fuck? We'll see how that goes. You can't assume they're a Nazi because they will usually tell you that they are. It's like that bit from The Simpsons where Krusty comes on stage at the Apollo for the Krusty Comedy Classic. Yeah. Especially with Gundam. Yeah. Where are my glasses? My glasses on top of my head. Yep. Now, if it was Warhammer stuff, yeah, that is very fair, Taco. There is a fash problem in the Warhammer community, and a lot of us here are well aware of that. 4D chess moves from your mum. Ah, she phoned me by accident. Okay. Yeah, we'll just rub the boxer shorts on the door.
No way was I doing that.
Female Space Marines? We love some female Space Marines here. Like, literally, the only reason there aren't female Space Marine miniatures in the line at the moment, from what I understand, is because they used to make female Space Marines, and they didn't sell as well for one reason or another at the time. So, they stopped making them because it wasn't worth making them. No worries, Mono. You enjoy your post-stream wind down and your lunch. And thank you again for the raid. You get some good rest under you, okay? My eldest son said he couldn't find his glasses whilst he was wearing them. I have done that before. Like, I've literally gone, oh my god, where are my glasses? And then gone, they're on my face. And I know because I've just covered my vision with fingerprints. We've all done that before, yeah. Okay, so we can't go this way. Can we listen at the door?
I could hear the guards behind the door talking.
Okay. What are we supposed to do then? We can't leave through that door. We can't enter that door because we don't have the code. Oh, maybe we can get the code from in the room. That would be some bullshit, but we'll try. The only time I don't wear them is when I'm sleeping or in the shower. I am generally the same taco unless I put them down when I'm frustrated. That's actually why I've got the glasses chains again now. If I get irritated by something, I will take my glasses off and just dump them wherever I am, because I do not wish to see, I suppose. But doing that means I lose my glasses. So I got my glasses chain out, and now when I do not wish to see, I just go, ugh, and drop them, and they just hang. See, I just can't understand why someone would be averse to 9-foot-tall women built like several brick shit houses, but that might just be me. No, I get, I'm with you there, Tids. Who doesn't love a giant woman? Speaking of loving a giant woman, I saw a photograph of Daniel Radcliffe and his partner the other day. I had not realised how tall she was in comparison to him. Also, congratulations to those two on her being pregnant with
the grill looked through
their
to some
first
kind of
child.
office.
That's super cute.
It could give access if the grill itself wasn't in the way.
Either how tall she is or how short he is, or both. She is a tall glass of yes. Based Daniel Radcliffe, yes. I think it might be that he's a little fella. Just a happy little guy. And he is really happy. Like, that picture, he is smiling ear to ear. It's so fucking cute. Holy cow, she do be tall. I think Daniel Radcliffe is on the short side. Not wrong with that. But just like the combination of the two of them, it's really nice to see, frankly, a celebrity guy with a taller woman. And people not ragging on that. I mean, I know a certain group of people have been ragging on her recently, but that's because they're arseholes.
The grill was screwed tight to the wall. I wasn't going to be able to pull it off with my
Welcome
hands.
in. I hope you're doing well. We do love to see it. Okay, so... Oh, actually, do we have anything in our pockets already that... We have the car jack handle. Can we just smack it with the car jack handle? Can we run the tin cup along the bars? I don't know what to do. Reminds me in the reverse of the actor for Jaws, James Bond and his partner. Throw Nico at it? I'm not tall at all. I am average, I would say, but Slow is a lot taller than I am. Slow is like 6'4", and I'm 5'5". So there's nearly an entire foot between us. Oh, sorry, I needed to stretch. if I sit still for too long and don't sort of move myself about at the minute, all of my joints just seize up. It's fucking awful. 5'1". Ah, someone smaller than me. Yay! No offense. My partner is 5'5". I'm easily several inches taller than my partner's, and it entertains me to no end. Fair. Tiny taco, yes. Bite-sized taco, you might say. I'm 5'9" even after shrinking 2 inches due to EHRT. A tall poss. A fantastic poss. I do the same thing whenever I see someone shorter than I am that isn't a child. I'm like, yeah! Finally! Yeah, it's very satisfying. I'm 6'3" in heels. Holy heckers, tall tidders. Okay, what do we do? What do we do? Look at me, Nicole. I'm dancing. I'm dancing. See? Dancing. I've just become a DBD survivor now, look. I can't point, unfortunately, but I can teabag at her and spin in little circles. There we go. Okay, my mum is fine. She phoned me by accident whilst she was playing with her smartwatch. Which, that's... Nicole, do you mind? Sounds about right for my mum, I've got to admit. George would play Leon, and you know it. Yes, he would. Yes, he fucking would. Mums and technology, right? She's getting a lot better. Like, she reports her own phishing emails and everything now. I'm really proud of her. Erin Dark is 5'7". Heck, tall. Okay, no, we're just gonna look, because I've no fucking idea. Oh, you're fucking shitting me. I never would have thought of doing that. Okay. We have exactly what we need to remove the grate from the wall already. She's 5'7", how short is Radcliffe? Hobby size. So he's 5'5" then. Are you ready for this, folks? My mother is pretty tech savvy, but that's largely because my father knows quite a bit about tech. So she's seen him taking apart radios and computers before I was even a thing. Oh, wow.
The edge of the coin was just the right size to unfasten the screws.
Taco lore, yes. We love a little bit of people lore. What? Yep. Rare pieces of taco lore. The fuck. Now, correct me if I'm wrong here, but surely a silver coin wouldn't be able to withstand that kind of, usage.
I couldn't get through the narrow gap.
George, when I first knew you, that would have been no problem.
Guess I must be carrying a little more muscle, huh?
Yeah, the fat kind.
Okay. Look, whatever I said about you in that wig, I apologize.
Apology accepted.
Phew.
Won't make you any thinner, though.
Nicole! Holy shit! Bitch is brutal! What is that blonde wig doing to her? Oh my god. Easter lunch was a truckload. Welcome back, Rocket. Please tell me what you had for Easter lunch. He did say it was screwed up really tightly, so that was like... But okay. She's gone blonde and has now begun her metamorphosis into a mean girl. I went blonde and I didn't turn into an arsehole any more than I already was. Depends on if it was silver or silver. Well, considering what it was used for, I figured it was like actually silver. I could never go blonde. Is that your natural hair color doesn't take bleach particularly well, or just not a thing that you're interested in? Don't think it'd suit you, that kind of thing? My hair is naturally dark black and I'd be terrified. That's fair. Like, my natural hair colour is this. It is quite dark. It looks a lot lighter when the sun's hitting it because I've got like multiple different hair colours in there. Yay, Eastern European genes. But yeah, I can get it. I can get it to this with a lot of patience. And a lot of bleach. I've gone from black to blonde in the past, and it basically killed my hair while it was blonde. Oof, that's rough. Given how blue my eyes are, if I bleached my hair, I'd be terrifying. Oh, bless you. Okay, so we're gonna shove Nicole through the hole.
Nico?
Yes?
I don't like to ask, but...
Would I climb through the grill and open the door from the inside?
Amazing. You read my mind.
You're just so predictable, George.
That's fair, Taco. I've got a lot of wigs from when I used to cosplay. And I find them too scratchy to wear for long periods. So, yeah. I was so nervous the first time I bleached my hair.
You owe me one.
Decided to keep it this way instead of dyeing it after. I actually sent a photograph of it like this to a couple of my friends and was like, I don't have the energy to dye it tonight. And I don't think I should keep it like this because I think it looks weird. And they were like, no, it looks good. You should keep it. And I've had my hair like this ever since because them saying, no, it does actually look pretty good on you. Made me feel a little bit more confident about it. And yeah, I don't think I'd ever go back to the turquoise now. For one thing, it's more effort than I can be bothered with. Ah, a fellow recovering cosplayer. Good to know, Taco. Thank you both.
Nico, look!
Oh, another cutscene.
It's some kind of map of ley lines.
See the area in the middle?
It matches the diagram in Vernon's video.
It seems to have its focus somewhere in Egypt.
So do you think that's where they've taken Bruno?
I think so. The armillary must be in Egypt.
Well, that should be easy enough to find.
Sure. I mean, how big can a country be?
For me, Taco, it was finances that killed conventions. Just couldn't afford to go anymore. Couldn't afford to cosplay. And decided to just focus on my other expensive hobbies instead. Damn ancient Egyptians. I also have a lot of different strands of colour in my hair. All the ginger went to my beard. My head hair itself is rather dark. So when I was younger, my hair was a lot less dark than it is now, but it had like brown, black, blonde, little bits of ginger in it as well. And it looked really pretty when the sunlight hit it. I used to hate it when I was younger, but with hindsight, I appreciate it a lot more now. Used to LARP and both my characters were full phys rep, needing body paint prosthetics. My paws are done. Oh, that's fair, Fran. I also used to LARP. Never did anything that required prosthetics, but I did have one character who wore a wig. Well, who I wore a wig for And we had somebody in our LARP group who was a lizard man. And did like the full lizard man get-up. It was really cool. Props to anyone that can fight with a foam sword in that kind of get-up. So good on you. It's a good thing Egypt isn't a vast desert or anything. If you see a short Japanese kid with a weird necklace, run. I've always just been black-haired. I'd hate it in the summer because it would get so hot. Yeah, that's fair.
It was a map of some small country in Europe. I couldn't make out where, though. Maybe it was Cesaro's homeland.
I've got to admit, having blonde hair now, in comparison to when I had a full head of dark brown hair, it is slightly cooler in the summer.
Cesaro certainly looked after his suits of armor. I suppose even bad guys have hobbies.
It's time to dragon. Sorry to ruin it there, but I don't think there'll be any children's card games in this one.
Cesaro's desk was straight out of the Megalomaniac catalog.
There's a catalog?
Aha! Look at this.
What is it?
Secret button hidden
I
under
want
the
a
edge
subscription
of the desk.
to the Megalomaniac
Maybe it
catalog.
opens the door. If the world ends when I press this, then I'm sorry for all the nasty things I've ever said about you.
George, just get on with it.
Okay, sorry.
Well done, George.
Let's
Secret
go and rescue Bruno.
Out of interest, what nasty things?
Oh, you know, the usual.
The usual?
No
Go on.
worries at all, Halo. You go get some rest. I'm pretty sure it's quite late for you. So yeah, you go get some rest. Sleep well. And thank you again for the raid. It's much appreciated.
Books on Egypt and Egyptian culture. It would take months to trawl through this and decipher it all.
One of my friends I met through LARP whilst he was in makeup as Nostrarato. First time I met him out of makeup, I had no fucking idea who he was, that's fair. Part of the reason I went down from hip-length hair to a short-ass mohawk I have now, that's fair, tits. Make sure to hydrate. Very, very important to hydrate, yes. Bookcase door. Bye-bye, Halo. Nicole, are you okay? You're just walking into a chair.
It was a large
She's
shield
stuck
with
with
weapons
George.
mounted on the wall. The shield bore a crest I didn't recognize.
Can we ask Nicole about it?
That wasn't the right approach.
That's a no. He's got like a little trophy up there, look. Do you think that's evil boss of the year or something like that? Sorry, Nicole. Okay, I don't think there's anything else for us in here. Bronze swimming certificate. This is Pool Frog 2. I don't think they even do Pool Frog anymore. That really dates me if they don't.
Andre, what are you doing here?
I thought I'd keep Beatrice company.
Andre took me to the cinema.
What did you see, Nosferatu?
George.
Andre, we need your help.
Of course.
What do you want him to do?
That symbol on the scarf?
Yes?
Cesaro recognized it instantly.
It's the coat of arms of the St. Stephen chapter of the Templars.
My god.
What?
I always thought it was just a story.
Look, Andre, tell us what you know.
Tell us, chérie.
The Saint-Stéphane chapter was reputed to have escaped the Inquisition by hiding in secret chambers, somewhere in Paris. No one knew where, though previously they had their base near the old church at Montfaucon.
Maybe I can find a clue in the old Templar meeting place.
What do you mean?
The Templars used to meet in secret in the catacombs there.
Of course.
There's more.
Go on.
It involves the founding of the chapter.
We don't have time for tales, Andre.
Listen, Nico, if there's one thing I've come to realize, it's that you can't have too much information. Carry on, Andre.
Thank you, Georges. When the Templars were in possession of the Temple Mount in Israel, they discovered a holy relic. A young knight, Stéphane, was given the task of transporting it secretly to France. He traveled north through Galilee and then headed to the coast where he boarded a ship destined for the river Po. Making his way up the Po Valley, Stéphane avoided known dangers to the west by heading north to the Rheingau. Pursued into France by the forces of a treasure-hunting prince, he was forced to make a stand in the mountains of Reims. Though able to dispose of his foes, he was fatally wounded. Bravely, he continued to his destination, the Bérentoire Preceptory, handed the relic to the master of the chapter, then died. The order changed its name to Saint-Stéphane, in honor of the brave knight, and relocated to Paris.
It's like a fairy tale.
Good grief.
I'm going to head for Montfaucon to look for clues. Nico?
You go without me, George. Andre and I will see if we can work out the exact location in Egypt.
Right. Well, I'll see you soon then.
Off you go, Georges.
And now he has 2 girls with him. It's Andre's lucky day.
I was back in Montfaucon Square after all these years. Beneath the cobbles,
Oh god,
lay a
this is
hidden
weird.
world of ancient waterways and catacombs. Some of it built by the Knights Templar as a meeting
Hair
place.
used to be around 38 inches long. Holy
Once again,
shit.
I was going to have to go down there to discover the truth.
Two people to club the smeg out of him. Fantastic. I don't think Beatrice is going to be clubbing him. Maybe clubbing with him? Donated a large portion of it recently, so now I only have 19 inches of hair. Holy shit, Taco, good on you. I had a friend who had their, like, I think it was like sort of mid-torso length hair at the time, all shaved off for, oh god, what are they called? It's a charity that does wigs for kids with cancer. Like, they were gonna, they wanted their hair cutting anyway, but to donate it to, could have been Locks of Love, maybe. It was a while ago now. But yeah, they decided that, seeing as the hair was in fairly good condition, they were gonna donate it so that somebody who actually wanted it could get some good use out of it, which is really nice. Mine was down past my butt. Holy shit, Taco. My godmother has hair that goes down to her butt, and she keeps it up in a bun all the time, so I've never seen her with her hair down. Probably the only way she can keep it from getting really tangled, I'd guess.
The guy was sleeping like a baby.
Which is really quite impressive with all that noise. But I suppose if you're used to it.
Hey, you! I'd seen dead people with more life in them than this guy.
Maybe it wasn't Locks of Love then. Like, a little voice in the back of my head is saying it was called something like Little Angels, but I can't remember. Can I not talk to this guy? Ah, there we go. I can if I stand here.
Hi, how you doing?
Ça va? As long as we don't have another earthquake.
Well, you should be safe here, by the old church.
You're joking. Look at it.
But it's medieval.
Medieval? Shoddy, you mean? Should
Holy
be torn
shit,
down
that's
and
rude.
replaced with something modern.
Really?
Something nice in concrete and steel.
No.
Built to be earthquake-proof.
You think there's gonna be more quakes?
Of course. And
Little
look at all
Princess
that
Trust,
rubble.
that's the
thing's a death
one.
trap. Wait a minute. You seem very familiar to me, monsieur.
Me? Oh, I doubt it.
But of course. You're the guy who gave me that racing tip.
Oh, right, so I am.
That horse made a fortune for me. Turned
Oh
whole
my
life
god!
around.
Guess I'm just a natural.
It's a gift, monsieur. A gift.
But
It's
how
the
come you're
angry
still
builder
digging up
from the
roads?
first one.
I've got my own company now, monsieur. And a drill. See? Not a pick. If you have any more tips like that one...
You'll be the first to know.
Couldn't donate any of mine because it was too fucked up, but I went down from roughly 2 foot to 2 inches. Nice.
What exactly are you doing here?
These damn
Bro's name is
earthquakes are screwing
Flavage.
everything up. There's plenty of stuff underground needs fixing after that last shock.
So you're digging a hole for the utilities guys to get to the damage?
That's it. And the sooner we're out of here, the happier I'll be.
See, I used to be the same taco, and then I had a really bad ear infection one year when I was in my teens, and I couldn't brush my hair, and my mum had to cut most of it off. Like, because I couldn't brush it for like a fortnight because I was in so much pain. Anything coming anywhere near my head was just too much for me. And I've only ever managed to grow it to my shoulders since then before I've gotten irritated with it and cut it short. And this is the shortest I've ever had it. But I really like it this length. It's really nice and easy to manage. I only have to brush it like
you. Go take your fucking
meds. Once every few days because it sort of deals with itself. Thank you for the medication reminder, Pudlord. I did not medicate yesterday, but I have medicated today. Anybody that needs to take some meds, if you haven't already, now is a good time to do so. Be that hormones, if you have to take hormones at a certain point in the day and haven't already done it. I did the meds this morning. Good, Fran. If you are taking some store-bought serotonin, homebrewed serotonin is good, but if you can't make your own, store-bought is fine.
You
do you have anything else to say to us?
I don't see anybody else working.
My workmate, Alphonse, is snoring up a storm in the cab of my truck.
Why isn't he helping you?
Medical exemption. He's got a piece of paper from his doctor saying he is clinically seismophobic.
He's afraid of earthquakes?
Just so, monsieur.
And you believe it?
You can't argue with a piece of paper, can you?
Good to know. Not medicating, but I will make tea. That is also a very good plan. Actually, I think I'm going to pop downstairs and get myself a cough sweet because my throat's still really scratchy and sore. So now is a great time for everybody else if you want to make yourself a cuppa or grab a snack or take your meds. Now is a perfect time to do that, and we're going to pop over to the Be Right Back screen and I will be back in only a minute or so. It doesn't take me that long to get me cough sweets. So I'll be right back, okay? Oh, I thought you were going to give him a kiss then. Not quite a strike. Hello. Oh! Just have a quick jogger. Over here. Oh, too far. Oh, shit! I'm so sorry! Oh, I accidentally punched a gnome to death. I'm gonna give you a proper burial.
Jen Sinister has been a sub for 19 months.
I am so sorry.
Very naughty. Happy Easter you all.
Happy Easter to you too, Sinister, and thank you so much for being subscribed for 19 months. I'm back. I just wanted to let the Nomicide clip play out for a little bit there. Hello, Buff. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. I am better than I was yesterday and the day before, so I'll take that as a win. I hope you're doing alright too.
So, how did you end up with this Alphonse guy?
Positive discrimination. We have to take on a set number of cowardly idiots every year.
Wow. Rude.
I couldn't lift a big iron cover like that with my bare hands.
Nope.
In the open tool bag, I could see a sewer key.
Hey, monsieur! Leave those tools alone!
Me? Oh, I was just admiring them.
Well, do it from further away.
Fair play. So, we had to borrow his sewer key in the first game. Oh, Buff, I'm so sorry to hear that. I've been having some weird issues with Steam myself the last few days. Like, it seems to crash. No worries, Soup. You take care. I hope you have a lovely lunch. Thank you for popping in again. It's been lovely to have you here. It could just be Steam, yeah. Like, I don't get freezing and beeping, but Steam itself does seem to crash. Usually when I boot up a game for the first time after turning my computer on, or like if I try and install something. Steam's been a bit fucky for me lately. There we go. It might just be Steam then, Buff. I think they've updated it and broken something in the back end. And it's just really sluggish and clunky. Are we going to turn his power off? Is that what we've got to do?
It was the compressor that powered the pneumatic drill.
Why do the laptop beep? That could be, that could be maybe what's happening, and this would explain why Steam's been fucky for me and Tidders as well. It could be that whatever they've done to it is causing some sort of memory issue with your PC. Like a brief memory issue. Because I know my laptop used to go beep if it had a momentary memory lapse. Could be a beep code, yeah. Oh, he angry.
Hey, Alphonse, what do you think you're doing, idiot?
What do you mean?
You cut off the compressor.
No, what do you
Potentially,
mean calling me an
Buff.
idiot? This is no way to treat family.
While the workman was looking the other way, I borrowed his sewer key. Funny,
Yoink.
every time I get involved in saving the world, I turn into a kleptomaniac.
Look,
I thought the game had
Alphonse,
crashed then.
I am tired of arguing with you. Just be sure it doesn't happen again, huh?
It might be worth giving it a Google buff. Seeing if other people have had the exact issue that you've got. And seeing if there's a fix for it. If you haven't already, of course. Yes, George, turn into a kleptomaniac. We all know why you stole Nicole's panties in Broken Sword 2.
With only the faintest shudder of déjà vu, I prepared once again to get intimate with the Parisian sewers.
He's just watching us using his sewer key.
Come on, you piece of... I couldn't understand it. I'd once lifted this
George, you
very
were fucking
manhole
standing
easily.
on it.
Perhaps I'd let myself go.
Eh, monsieur? That's not my sewer key by any chance.
No! What do you take me for?
You just happen to carry one around with you.
Of course. Doesn't everybody?
Sure. Anyway, you're wasting your time. That cover was welded down years ago, during the Sieur Jacques panic.
Great. If I wanted to shift that cover, it'd take something a whole bunch stronger than me.
Okay. Like a truck? Or Mothra? Oh shit, there's people over here. I'm not used to Montfaucon being 3D and explorable.
Hi, how are you?
Alive, thank God.
I know the feeling. Nice view of Montfaucon Square you've got here.
What's the point of a view when life's not worth a sou?
Hey, you're not one of those crazy hip-happening street poets, are you?
Don't be ridiculous, monsieur. I look after a pissoir.
So what do you do?
I'm a brain surgeon. What do you think?
I think you look after this pissoir.
Zut alors! No flies on you, monsieur.
As long as I don't go in there.
And just what is that supposed to mean? Huh?
Whoa, my mistake. I backed off. It's a well-known fact that toilet attendants account for the majority of homicides in France. Must be the bleach blocks. You take pride in your work?
This pissoir is the cleanest and most hygienic in all France.
That must take
Well,
a lot
that's
of
good.
dedication.
Yes, sir. In this job, the harder you work, the more other people just pass water upon your efforts.
I know the feeling.
Do you though, George? Do you really?
It's all very well having urinals here if I want to... But if a guy wants to, you know...
You shall have to use facilities elsewhere, monsieur. As you can see, the toilets were damaged in the earth tremor.
Is that why they don't have a roof?
Have you met that road worker over there?
Bah! That dog comes over here willy-nilly taking advantage of my facilities.
Isn't that what your facilities are for?
Yes, sir. But not with such enjoyment.
You what?
What do you mean, enjoyment?
He whistles, he sighs, he spits, and he jiggles.
Jiggles, huh?
Jiggles. He has no shame.
That's a problem.
It's a national disgrace.
Well, I wouldn't go that far. I mean, it's a urinal, not a cathedral.
Ah, men, you are all the same. And when you are not jiggling, you are watching football. Gah!
This wasn't going to be easy. The lady clearly needed years of Jungian analysis, and I didn't have time to wait.
Okay, so I think we're gonna steal the drill. Are there bathrooms like this? I don't know. I've never seen anything. I've never seen open air urinals, put it that way. And my cough sweet is eaten.
On the boarded up door was a notice. Due to local seismic events and out of concern for the safety of our patrons, we will be closed for the foreseeable future.
Really sinister. Huh. Fascinating.
I didn't want the notice, and I didn't want to break into the cafe.
Spoil sport. That's the canals. Hey, I see what you did there. Okay, so I think we're gonna steal his powered drill and use that to... Is it a drill? Like, I want to call it a jackhammer, but I don't think that's the correct name for whatever that is. But we're gonna steal that thing and apply it liberally. Pneumatic drill? Is that what it is? Is it a pneumatic drill? I think most have been removed because people don't like people pissing in public. I mean, yeah, fair. Like, my issue with those ones over there, if I can... I'll show you. They're right up against this wall. And it looks like, based on the height of that door there, the area behind this area is raised in comparison. Which would mean that this big wall here is actually technically only like a half-height wall for anyone on the other side. Which means when they're walking past, they can see directly down. We've got the sinks here. So they can see directly down to whoever's pissing at the other side, look. They would have a view not too dissimilar from this, in fact. And I don't know about you folks, but if I needed to pee in public, I certainly wouldn't want people just like, oh look, the pisses are out again. As they're walking their dogs behind me. It's not my cup of tea. Privacy fund, yeah, exactly. I missed the one guy on the bench that just kept deflecting every statement to the protagonist. Yeah.
One of these days, I was going to see this fountain working. Not today, though.
Boo!
There wasn't a whole bunch I could do with the fountain except admire it.
That works for me. Okay, so we need to make him need to pee. How do we do that? Everything's closed, so we can't, like, buy him a drink. Not that we have any money anyway, I don't think. Oh, apparently we can climb up the scaffolding on the enclosed toilets. Hello, Waffle. Welcome in. Ah, camera angle change. Here we go. Never would have thought of doing that. Like, the ladder was suspicious. But, why? Why? Yeah, I think some of the puzzle locations.
What? Who, me?
What do you think you're doing up there?
Admiring the view. I can see right into your pissoir from here.
Pervert! Get down from there before I call the police.
Okay, I'm coming.
Well. Was there anything up there that I could pick up? Or can I sneak past her? Can we stay on this level? Will she tell us off if we stay on this level? There's nowhere else we can go from here. Apparently. I really do wish I could change the camera angles so I could actually see where I'm standing. But... ah yes, the melodic sound of the drill.
Hey!
She's caught us again.
Oh, hi there.
I will not have some peeping toms spying on my customers while they do their business.
Hey, I'm not spying on anybody.
Want to explain that to the police?
No, not really. Coming down.
There's a little piece of rope hanging off of the bars on the lower level. So if I can get George to actually go over to the other side of the lower level, maybe that's all we have to do. Question is, how? Because when I came over here before, it didn't give me any jumping options. Or any interaction options at all. And the only option it gives me when I'm on the top level is to jump across. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, but it doesn't seem to give me that option. Hang on. Maybe it's just an angles thing. So we jump there, and then... yeah, it's only giving us the jump across option. And what I really want to do is... can't go too far or she'll have a go at us again. Maybe we need... is there a crate or something? That lady. What about that lady? Maybe we need to make her move. Maybe that's all we can do here. It's so annoying. Yes, so far, yes, she is. She seems to take a lot of pride in her work. I mean, someone's got to do it, I suppose.
Any good gutters around here?
Quoi? A gutter?
Yeah, a common roadside gutter. I need to whiz, lady.
A whiz? What is this whiz, monsieur? Mon Dieu! You mean you wish to... in a gutter? Why, in the name of all that is hygienic, do you want to use a gutter? When there is a perfectly clean pissoir here?
That might pass for clean in the old world, lady. But I'd rather whiz in a gutter any day.
The chair is too big for her, yeah. She's a hobbit.
You do that.
Ah, there we go. We just have to tell her that her toilets are dirty. Wonder how long it's going to take her to clean them. There we go. What a faff.
You never know when you might need a length of rope.
Okay, she's gonna yell at us again. Why do we have to go all the way over there, though? Because the game says so, Taco. Because the game says so. There we go.
Get down from there.
Oops. Busted.
Oopsie. And now we have rope. Maybe, just maybe, we can... Okay, so we're not stealing the pneumatic drill or whatever it's called.
I didn't have the horsepower to lift that cover, but I knew something that did.
There we go.
Hey! What are you doing?
Just setting something up. You'll love this.
You've anchored the van.
Let me ask you a hypothetical question. Your driver...
Alphonse? Damn his cowardly liver.
...is scared of earthquakes, right? What would he do if there was an earthquake right now?
He'd slam the truck into gear and get out of here like... Oh.
That's right. With a manhole following him home.
He would never leave it down.
Is that a bad thing?
No. That's what sells your crazy scheme to me.
He's just gonna let us do it. That's amazing. Okay, so we have to trigger an earthquake somehow. Or make it feel like there's been an earthquake.
Earthquake! Earthquake!
Or just, you know, wake him up. What an arsehole.
Magnifique! I don't know what I'll tell the insurance people, monsieur, but it was worth it.
Sprinkling sunshine into people's lives. I guess that was what I lived for. But right now, the sewer beckoned.
Right now, the sewer beckoned. As it always does, George. As it always fucking does. 'Cause it's where you belong. Oh, we love a little Froogie in chat. Look at that. Froogie is so cute. Well, now I have deja vu.
The wall was well
I think I've been in this place before.
Very solid.
Wait, we smashed one of these.
I left the ancient archway alone. There was nothing I could do with the ancient archway that wouldn't have upset archaeologists.
Hey, if anybody wants to add that as an actual quote, mods, feel free to do so.
I didn't like the idea of putting my hand in the skull's mouth. But
Coward.
What the heck? I was
Oh,
only
okay.
risking mutilation. No
That's
blade
okay.
took my hand off at the wrist, and no spider bit me, for which I was very grateful. But there was nothing
Damn
in
it.
there to help me either.
Sparkling anus. Oh, did it not work? That's weird. Oh, it automatically deletes the quote command. Don't worry about it, Taco. That's really weird. I don't know why it doesn't work. We'll look into that, and I will try and remember. It does look a little bit sus, doesn't it? One message was deleted by the moderator. Okay. Nah, you're fine, Taco. We don't have any of that kind of automatic moderation on the chat other than certain specific words. And those certain specific words are the kind of words that would get you instantly banned from the chat rather than... But we're fairly... It's not needed, I'm just that good, TM. I mean, you are, Tids, but also I have trust that the members of the community are good, decent people that know the right way to talk about things, if you know what I mean. And anybody that would use those kind of words, we want to know that they'd use those kind of words because we want to know that they're not welcome here. Me, good and decent? That's new for me. Hey, you can be good and decent and still be a perverted little reprobate. Most language is fine apart from the sort that is deliberately hurtful. Spot on, Sinister. That is exactly how I approach it. Like, swear words are fine. You are allowed to swear in this chat as long as you are not swearing at somebody. Unless it's like a business or something like that, you can swear at businesses. Because fuck businesses. This is a smut positive stream, it is. Like, I may not be interested in your kinks, I may not be the way inclined that you are when it comes to certain characters and things like that, but I am not going to stop you from feeling the way you feel. Oh yeah, you can definitely say things like fuck Rupert Murdoch, and not in a fun way. Businesses aren't people, don't worry, no matter what the Americans say. Indeed. Okay, so we've got a skull,
a big, spooky skull
on a
stared
door.
out at me. The mouth looked out of proportion.
I don't swear, but other people swearing isn't a problem for me. And that's completely fair, Taco. Like, I'm a potty mouth. Have been for a very long time. And I know some people don't feel that way, which is why I don't swear as much in other people's streams as I do on my own. Unless I know that I'm okay to do so. Cursing at utter asshats and companies. Yes, that is perfectly acceptable. I do have a dark sense of humour, as do I, Taco. I do tend to rein that in a little bit when I'm streaming, because I know there's some folks in the community that probably wouldn't appreciate some of the jokes that I would make in my friendship circle. Not because they're racist or anything like that, because they're not. But because I am quite a morbid person, and some people don't deal with those kind of issues in the same way that I do. And I am mindful of your folks' feelings, because at the end of the day, I'm doing this for you. Dark humour is amazing as long as it's funny. Yeah, that's very fair, Waffle. Exactly, Taco. Exactly that. Okay, I don't really know if we've... Can we put the piece of coal in its mouth? No. Okay. What do we do with it then? There's nothing else for us to interact with. Oh, wait. Where is it? Oh no, we used the rope already. I love a good dark joke, but as with every other facet of humour, punch up and don't be a knobber. Yes, exactly. Can we take a brick? There's bricks here. No, we can't take a brick. That is literally the only thing we can interact with other than these.
The inscriptions in the arches probably once told the truth about the extermination of the Templars.
Just be cool,
Like
my only real code. Exactly.
Time had blurred it.
Rope disappeared in the earthquake. Yes, it did.
There was a faint inscription, but the decaying plaster made it almost impossible to read. I could make out some medieval French.
Oh,
and
this
some
is
Latin,
dumb again, is it?
but not enough to squeeze out any meaning.
I am seeing that a lot of these, because we're just checking how far into the guide we are. Yeah, we're quite near to the end by the looks of things.
Hello there.
And it seems like the last few puzzles have been a bit more dumb than some of the earlier ones. Like, we've had a lot of block shifting puzzles in the early game that felt a little bit like they were just padding stuff out, but we're in the mid game.
A big spooky skull stared out at me. The mouth looked out of proportion.
I'm gonna pretend that this makes sense.
The skull's mouth had the same shape as the stone cylinder.
But you didn't say that!
Aha! I could write a book on secret doors. I really could.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Waffle. It gave me no indication that there are 5 made by the original publishers and 1 fan game. And this is the 3rd game, 4th one that we've played. Yeah, same taco. You can't see it because it's not right behind me, but I actually have a shelf of Monkey Island merch. Hang on a minute. Let me just go get you a little something off of my shelf to show off. Oh, if I don't kick everything over. This is my Dialer Pirate and my Mix and Mojo, which came with the collector's edition Monkey Island. This is like a modernish time Monkey Island. You see, I kind of understand where you're coming from there, but I think the Telltale Monkey Island games, and heck, even Monkey Island 4, felt a little bit more cohesive puzzling than this does. Like, Monkey Island 4 is a cursed fucking game. We never finished that on stream because we encountered a game-breaking bug, which was very common with the engine that Monkey Island 4 was built in, which is called Grime. The Grim engine was developed specifically for Grim Fandango and then only ever used after that on Monkey Island 4. But it was developed by a guy who had never done any programming in his life. Like, good on him. A game-breaking bug about, what, 45 minutes in? No, we'd done like 2-3 streams of it by that point. We were getting close to the end and I was fucking devastated. And would have played the entire thing up to that point off stream to get us back there and get us past that puzzle, had it not been for the fact that Longfang said, look, you're not having a good time with this. It's okay to not complete a game on stream. Just do something else instead. My memory's just allergic to Monkey Island 4, apparently. Literally the only reason I remember it is because I fretted about not finishing it so much that Longfang came out of a deep lurk to tell me that it was okay to not finish the game. Because that was a few years back now. Yeah, it must have been 2 years ago. Because Monkey Island was the second point and click I played on a stream, I think. It took us a while to get through to 4. Oh no, cutscene.
The door was ajar. I could hear voices.
Oh, they have Taco. They really have. As much
There
as
were
I'm
a couple
playing a lot
Cesaro's
of.
men, and they had brought a dog.
You hear
Oh,
something?
I hope it's Rascal.
Nah.
How much longer we gotta be here?
It's probably
Like
not
the
Rascal.
boss says, till it's all over.
Or till that yank turns up and we kill him?
Yeah.
Hello.
And no guesses which one I prefer.
Me too. I hate that guy.
But
That's
now
fair.
let's be accurate, eh? You hate everyone.
True. True.
I couldn't risk attracting their attention.
Best conversation ever. Yeah, as much as I play a lot of more classic and retro point and clicks, they have made a massive comeback in the last sort of 4 or 5 years. We've had a couple of games that we've played on stream more recently that have been more modern point and clicks. Indie games seems to be the way to go these days. Yeah, so there's loads of indie point and clicks. You don't generally see many big companies doing point and click adventure games, that's for sure. But the only companies that did, like big companies that did point and click adventure games back in the day, as it were LucasArts games, which technically doesn't exist anymore, sort of, and Sierra Games, who I'm pretty sure also don't exist anymore. And they were big by the standards at the time.
Oh my
they weren't
God.
like...
Something truly nasty had happened here.
Oh no, someone ate a
trail
packet
of
of
blood
donuts
led
and made a
round the corner.
mess. We can interact with the blood.
I wasn't gonna dip my fingers in this stuff.
Boo!
It was still
coward.
fresh. That wasn't such a good idea.
Scoop it up in the foil? No. Okay.
Hello there.
Hello, Cyborg. Happy Easter. Well, Cyborg, nicest way possible. We have been talking about swearing on the stream already. Rules of my channel don't say that people can't swear, and I'm certainly not going to stop. And Smallborg is a little bit young to be watching Twitch. There is a reason that you aren't supposed to have a Twitch account before you're, is it 13? But that's just the way of things. I'm a potty mouth. We know this. I hope you have a nice Easter, and I hope you have a nice time with Brody and Smallborg. Please tell them I said hello. Yep. It's the way of things, Cyborg. That's going to be locked, isn't it?
I wasn't gonna get through there.
Oh,
in a
yeah.
hurry. The bars were several inches thick.
Sierra was more moon logic, and if you miss things, you can't progress later in the game. LucasArts was more silly, as I know. Yeah, so one of the things I love most about the first Monkey Island game is that they really rag hard on Sierra at one point. There is something you can do in the first Monkey Island, which I showed off on stream when I was playing through it, where you can basically throw yourself off of a cliff and you just bounce back up. Yes, you can do it in the remake as well. Though, to be fair, it wasn't a remake, it was a remaster, which is why it's still there. And Guybrush just looks at the camera and goes, "Rubber tree," because, well, first it says that you've died. It does like a proper Sierra Games, you have died, you'll have to start the game all over again kind of message, and then Guybrush reappears and goes, "Oh yeah, there was a rubber tree." And that is because people at the time when Monkey Island came out were so sick of Sierra Games hard locking them and soft locking them out of being able to complete the games. It's very, very apparent in like the Sierra Star Trek point and click adventure games. Like if I ever play a Sierra game on stream, I'm playing it with a guide up the entire time rather than just as a backup, because if you don't do certain things at certain times, you will not be able to complete the game. You'll have to start the whole thing all over again, and I just cannot be arsed with that. King's Quest as well, yeah. I've actually watched people speedrunning King's Quest, and it is just so amazing to me that they can do that. So much RNG in that game as well. Like, a run can die in like 5 seconds flat if you don't get just the right RNG at the right time. There's a really fascinating video about it on YouTube as well. I can't remember who it's by, unfortunately. But it was really interesting.
I'd arrived too late. Cesaro and his men had shown no mercy for these poor souls. How could anyone do this?
Sierra's issues weren't issues to the founder. Yeah, and therein lies the problem. Does anyone remember Grim Fandango? Oh, yes. We are all members of the Church of Glottis here.
The only thing on him was an old rusty key.
Actually, one of the raid alerts, as much as we don't see it very often, unfortunately, is Manny on top of the roof with the little balloon animal going, "Run, you pigeons, it's Robert Frost," because I fucking love that line. Haven't played it in a long, long time. Well, it's been a few years. Last time I played it was on stream, and that must have been in the second year of streaming again. A lot of good things happened in year 2.
The sink was full of dirty, used mugs. The attack had obviously been sudden and unexpected.
You should definitely give it a go, Waffle, but play the remaster, don't play the original, because the original has game-breaking bugs in it. Because, again, Grim Engine.
The microwave's oven control panel was smashed, but the 10-second button was still intact. Only useful if you needed to cook something for less than a minute, of course.
I mean, you could just press the button repeatedly until you cooked the thing. Just saying.
It was a very expensive coffee machine. Cesaro's men had smashed it up pretty good. I guess they didn't like coffee.
I need to get back into point and clicks. Well, you are in the right place for that, Waffle.
It was one of the Templars.
Every Sunday.
He'd been badly beaten.
I'm playing mostly No Man's Sky. How are you finding that? I've been watching a lot of videos about how No Man's Sky has evolved.
I just wanted to leave him in peace.
I love it. Awesome. I mean, I suppose if it's all you're playing, then yeah.
It was still smoldering.
You must love it.
The attack must have happened within the last few hours.
Can we...
That wasn't such a good idea.
No, we can't. It's changed well since launch. That's good to know. Oh, cool. Thank you, Cypher. Are you popping that link on the Discord as well? Because I can't exit out of the game, like I can't Alt-Tab, because it'll make the screen do the weird shaky thing. This game is just... Bless it, it's so rough in so many ways. Okay. So... all we got from here is a key. Please don't tell me that's literally...
I decided not to operate it. The noise might alert any nearby guards.
That's a fair point. Cool, thank you, Cypher. Do mostly first-person RPGs. First-person RPGs are fun. Oh, we went in there already. So there's more blood here. So who came this way?
One of Cesaro's men was guarding the kitchen. I couldn't get through while he was there.
Damn it.
I was gonna have to find a way to distract him.
I played this whole game with the original controls. It was something. Yeah, well, I was getting really frustrated with the controls, so I bound everything to a controller. Okay, if we... I'm thinking we put the foil. Oh, we could wrap the coal in foil. No, we can't. Okay. Doubt we'll need the remote control anymore, but we'll keep it anyway. Let's put the foil in the microwave.
That wasn't the right approach.
Damn it. You're more tech savvy than I am. No. I just... for something else, what was it? Oh, no, I remember now. It was for Silent Hill 2. Excuse me. So when I wanted to play Silent Hill 2, the control scheme for it wasn't working properly on my computer. I think it's because I've got a fancy modern Xbox controller, and something in the enhanced edition, it's a fan patch, just didn't like my controller. So what I did was I downloaded a tool called Anti-Micro, which allows you to create, through a UI, key bindings, so it tricks your computer into thinking you're pressing your keyboard when you're actually using buttons on your controller. So Silent Hill 2, Silent Hill 3, and this are the only games that I've got controller bindings for in it, because they're the only games I've needed it for. But, yeah. Can't wait for the remake. I'm looking forward to the remake. I'm cautiously optimistic about it. Similar to my response to the Resident Evil 4 remake, to be honest with you. I don't mind. It's been branded as a remake. It's going to be different, and that's okay. As long as it's enjoyable in its own right, that's what matters to me. If it's not, then I've still got the original. Here, there's a little step up to take you to this back area, but there's nothing here, I don't think. It's just showers. I haven't finished the RE4 remake yet. I was going to finish it this weekend, but with not being very well, I've just not had the energy to put into it. So I've been playing Dredge instead, because that's a lot less stressful on the old noggin. But Dredge is so good. It is really good. I just wish it was longer. I really do, because I'm right at the end of the game now. So I've got to the bit where it pops up and says, are you sure you want to do this? Because if you do, you won't be able to save the game again. So now I'm just going to go and find all the fish and get all the upgrades and stuff before I actually say, yes, let's go do the thing. If I can. Oh, this is the way I came. And that's the locked door. Ah, but we've got a key for it now. So it's fine.
I thought about it, but decided not to do it.
Hello, Zeus. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. Okay, or not?
No way was I doing that.
Okay, no, he doesn't want to do that.
Cesaro and his men must have come through that way. They must have blocked it off behind them so no one else could get out that way.
Oh, okay. So it's not locked then. Go on then, Waffle. Thank you for asking instead of just backseating, because I know, especially when you've played a game before and someone is taking their sweet time to do something, it can be quite frustrating, but I appreciate. Ding, step, click. Okay. Can I just ping the microwave without anything in it? Like, it'd be way more fun if I started a fire. That was why I wanted to put the foil in. Yes, I figured as much, and I appreciate that you're being cryptic rather than just giving me the answer.
The microwave suddenly sprang into life. It was
Yeah,
going to make a
okay,
noise.
you can.
I had to hide. Fast.
Hide behind the door. I wanted to start a fire. Does this count as hiding? We'll find out, I guess. Shit! I didn't hide for long enough. Okay. Where's it gonna dump me? Here. Okay. I got eager. Start fire, hide, profit. That's exactly what I was thinking, Zeus. But apparently I'm not allowed to set fire to the fancy old building. Spoil sports. Is this really a broken sword game if I don't commit arson? Why is there never a pyromaniac option? Well, exactly. It seems like I've got quite a lot of time, actually, so maybe I can go and hide in the shower room. Let's give it a go.
The microwave suddenly sprang into life. It was going to make a noise. I had to hide. Fast.
Ow! There we go. No worries, Cypher. You take care. Have a great rest of your day, and thank you for being here today. Yeah, okay, that looks like it was the right option. Yeah, exactly, Zeus. Where's the key? Where's the key?
There was no point locking the door while it was open.
Well, fucking close it then, George. Oh my god.
Mission accomplished. The guy was now trapped in the room.
There's no point locking it while it's open. Really, George? You don't fucking say. Now we're gonna steal his lunch, right?
The guard had sat down to a hearty meal. Beans, egg, some chicken. How could anyone sit down to eat a meal surrounded by this carnage?
Look, George, everyone has their own way of dealing with stressful situations. You're an arsehole to everybody. This guy comfort eats. Leave him be. I have a little corner where your face goes now. Is that new? Oh, you mean the little webcam corner? No, that's been there for ages. Sometimes it's the little corner where Porthos goes. Porthos is sleeping right now. He's a good boy. But yeah, the camera's been a consistent part of the stream since day one, now that I think about it. You folks have always had access to my face, which is a horrifying thought.
It looked like an old map of Europe. Had to be 500 years old.
Admittedly, there's been occasions when I've switched the webcam off because I've not felt like... I've not wanted you to see me in my dishevelled state. When I've not been well and stuff like that. But... what is bubbling away? Because it sounds amazing and
On the
it's making me
shelves were
hungry.
a mixture of canned foods and game.
This is making me really
Pheasant and
hungry.
beans, a Stobart family favorite.
I sit with that statement. Yes.
Some cast iron pots with broth simmering in them. Sweet smells wafted over.
Do I have the things in the house to make soup? I could have soup. Soup and a bit of square sausage. Okay, apparently we're too wide. Not wanting to be seen is my default setting, so I strongly agree. That's fair. Oh, soup. Yeah, I want some soup. I don't think I have got the ingredients to make actual soup, so I might make myself like packet ramen and then put some square sausage and some spring onions in it, because I think I've got some spring onions still. Guess we just go this way. Depends on what kind of soup. Oh look, more bloody footprints. Could make a ramen soup. I could. Which is what I'm thinking. It won't be very exciting, but it doesn't have to be. It just has to be tasty. Soup and maybe some chaotic napalm. Mmm, napalm soup.
That was strange. The blood trail led to the wine rack, but then completely disappeared. No pool of blood, no body, no nothing.
George, how did you get here? You got here through a secret door. You fled from the last place through a secret door in a bookshelf. How is this confusing for you, mate?
Damn, that's not right.
Okay, so... Put that... No. Okay, so I have...
It was a bottle of French wine.
I have to do all of
Chateau
them.
Barentois.
I love the soup of napalm in the morning, indeed. Okay, so that's the fourth one. They're all going to go back in now.
Damn, that's not right.
There we go. No? Huh.
Damn, that's not right.
Interesting. They all made the clank sound except for the last one. Let's try that one first. Okay.
It was a bottle of Italian wine. Modena Lambrusco.
I didn't look at it, George. I interacted with it. Okay, so that's not right. Doesn't matter if we get this wrong, I don't think.
Damn, that's not right. It was a bottle of Italian wine.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Modena Lambrusco.
I've got page up and page down. Damn, that's not right. Walking out of my door every day. Oh, bless you, Zeus. So I've got page up and page down bound to the press of this, and I've got the interaction menu bound to the like you saw there, movement of it. So sometimes it registers it as a press and movement at the same time, so he does both.
Damn, that's not right.
Oh no, Waffle. You're lovely. Okay, so this one goes clink if we do it first, I think. No, it doesn't. Okay. Also joking. Good. Glad to hear it. So that one is second. I think that one is third? No. Okay. That one is last.
Damn, that's not right.
First. As long as it is only joking, then I'm fine with it, because I do the same, but some people do actually feel that way about themselves, and that's sad. That one's fourth. Okay,
Damn,
no.
That's not right.
As long as it's in good taste, yeah. And therein lies the issue. And
It was a bottle of German wine. Wiesbaden. It was a bottle of Italian wine. Modena Lambrusco.
Did we go to Italy in this game? We didn't, did we?
It was a bottle of French champagne. Montagne de Reims.
I swear we've pulled that one out and it's made the clink sound before. I'm gonna check something. Ah, okay. No, it doesn't reset every time. Unfortunately, though,
It was a bottle of French wine.
now I've started
Chateau
it.
Barentois.
I can't not do it. I've got to pull all the bottles out to reset it. Otherwise, it won't let me actually do the damn puzzle, which is annoying. I can't push them back in. Okay.
Damn, that's not right.
So this requires me to be able to remember something that Andre has said. Which, frankly, is never going to happen. So I'm going to just look at what we've got here. I don't know why some of them make the clinking sound and others don't. That should be correct. There we go.
Hey, presto! To my delight, the wine rack moved to reveal a secret passage. The blood trail continued.
That is right. I don't know how that secret passage works, but whatever. That is a very good question. Waffle, it probably is. Let's have a look. Oh god, I've got to go through the whole thing to get to the relevant page, don't I? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, there it is. Israel, Italy, Germany. And then the Rhine region? So that's how you're supposed to figure it out, but fuck that noise.
Ah, Stabat. We knew you would
And
come.
now George is sealed in here. Yep.
You're the guy who mugged me outside the theater.
We had to have the key of Solomon. Now listen to me. Cesaro is more powerful than we thought. There isn't much time. You must find the others. Protect the key.
I think
Where
the
is it?
others are already dead, mate.
Look for the statue. It hides the...
Hides what? I wasn't gonna get any more from the guy.
Well, time to loot his corpse.
I couldn't find any clues.
Boo.
Whatever he was trying to protect, it was clearly worth laying his life down for.
Just cast Speak with the Dead. Yeah. Oh look, another secret door.
The broken clock had stopped at 3:42. Cesaro's men must have been here for at least an hour. They must have been desperate. Hardly anything had been left untouched.
That guy was bleeding out in a secret corridor for an hour before we found him.
The clock was smashed so badly it was beyond repair. They'd looked everywhere for the key. I hope they found it.
What a trooper. Yeah. It's a hobby. He just said he wasn't going to get any more from the guy. Not anything like, oh no, this poor man died before me. Sociopath confirmed. It's not even like the first time somebody's died in front of him and he's just been like, yep, it's just another Tuesday. Dude, you work in patents. There is no way that you see this many people die on a daily basis. Maybe he really was a Navy SEAL. Oh, we took the stone cylinder back after we stuck it in the skull. Okay. Good to know.
The ID card belonged to the dead inventor, Cholmondeley.
Still not saying it right. Another cutscene. One hour just to die when he needed to say something important. 1 hour and nothing even written down. Yeah, he could have made a little note and left a little note. Oh, are we gonna do another Metal Gear Solid bit? Wrong button. You know what I've not done in a while and should really do? Yeah, there we go. We've saved. Okay, okay. Anything over here we can interact with?
It was a large, illuminated Bible. Each handwritten page must have taken days.
Oh, we can definitely hear it. I need to get that as like a sound command, don't I? Need to add it to the long list of sound commands. We do anything with the Bible?
If Grandpa Stobart could see me now, he'd sure be proud. Closest I've been to a Bible in years. Guess I just preferred thrillers. I like this version, though. It had some pretty pictures in it.
Nice one, George. hope we don't need anything in here and I can just, you know, leave. A little bit of a teabag going on over there. Oh. He wasn't crouching, and I hadn't realised. Because I was still holding the crouch button. Okay, so that was unfortunate. What? Fuck off. Okay, so George can't crouch while he's climbing stairs. Weak. Weak. Okay, where's the guard gonna go? Wait here. Still Metal Gear Solid 3 is getting a remaster, and I've been forgetting and then remembering all week, so my poor memory is letting me relive the excitement a little bit every day. That's amazing. Oh. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Part of me is excited for the remaster, but then I remember what happened to that poor game the last time Konami touched it, and oh no. Oh boy, thought he was going to spot me then. I need to rest my trigger finger for a second, because that's starting to hurt. Shit, he saw me. Okay. Need to wait until he's gone back down before I start sneaking that way. Okay, he's not done that before. For those who don't know, they remade one of the most poignant, heartfelt, and dramatic scenes in the game in Metal Gear Solid 5's engine. All beautiful and pristine, and then used it for a fucking pachinko machine. Oof. That's brutal. And a very Konami thing to do. Not being able to adjust the camera angles is not helping me again here, because I can't tell when I'm behind that pillar and when I'm not. Hello Cooper, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Section looks awful. It's not going great, I gotta admit. Oh, what I'd give for some indication of line of sight. Oh, fuck off! I poked my toe out by accident. Ah, that is so frustrating. Oh well. No. Okay. And yet he didn't see me that time. Toe is the source of all life, protected at all costs. Certainly blooming feels that way right now. Okay, so we're just gonna stay here until he moves. I don't need to do that though. I'm also, before we let him move any further, I'm gonna check if there is a specific point I should be hiding in when I get round to that bit. It just says hide behind the pillar. I'm doing exactly what I need to do, it's just line of sight. I've actually got to wait until he starts the route all over again, otherwise he'll see me. Let's see if he can see me here. I don't think so. I must be behind it now. Surely. It does feel like they're recruiting guards for fucking spider senses, doesn't it? I'm getting really annoyed with not only not being able to see where I'm actually placing myself in relation to him properly, but his penchant for just shooting me. Like that. I've got no way of telling if I'm in the right place or not. No way at all. I only remember that I hugged the walls, which is what I tried to do over there, but he shot me anyway, so... Because I know I'm pretty safe here, and that I need to get into the corner as quickly as possible over there, but even when I was in the corner, he still saw me and shot me. Unless you're positioned perfectly, it would seem. Oh, if only. If only, Cooper. See, it's impossible to tell what viewpoint he's going to take. Right in the corner there. Couldn't move any further. Press the action button to engage the guard in CQC. They really don't, Taco. They really, really don't. I like that I can just run about in here and nobody seems to notice. But if I walk, then they notice. Okay. I'm thinking if I hide, like, right at the top of the railing, that might be where I need to stop. It's so difficult to tell. Thank you, Taco. I think if they'd given the guards a flashlight and made the flashlight beam their sight line, this would have been so much better. Yeah, I agree. Wholeheartedly agree. Like, I'm not opposed to a stealth section in my point-and-click adventure game. I just wish it was better done. Josh George. Fucking hell. Oh my god.
Excellent!
Thank you, folks. Oh, that was awful. Did not enjoy that. Those boxes in his pocket should be brown by now. Have to have an idea of where someone is facing. Sorry, best we can do is a vague, shadowy outline and distant camera angle. Yep. That is exactly what they said here.
The key to adjust the time had been left in the clock face. I set the clock to 3:42, the time I'd seen on the smashed clock. Nothing happened. I entered the time that corresponded to the date this place was dedicated to St. Stephen. It was around 12:47.
That's what you think, Tids.
That didn't work.
Oh. The stealth sequence is user-friendly? No.
It was a medieval tapestry depicting a knight on his horse. It reminded me of a manuscript I once found.
Yay? Any date on that manuscript, Georgie boy?
It was a large statue of a man. Maybe this was the statue the Templar had been trying to tell me about. Below the statue, on the plinth, was a brass plaque. The plaque indicated that the statue was of Saint Stephen. Below his name was a quote. "Blessed is he that readeth."
Oh my god. I'm sorry if you can hear my stomach rumbling.
Of this prophecy, and keep those things which are written therein, for the time is at hand. Revelation. Now, when I was a boy, Grandpa Stobart, or to give him his full title, the Very Reverend Archie Stobart, had insisted I went to Bible class. So Revelation was no revelation to me.
Well then. Bible? Oh god, don't tell me we've got to go back out there and read the Bible. Don't do this to me. Please. I don't want to do the stealth segment again. Don't make me do the stealth segment again. Please, game. Please tell me I'm wrong. The guide says that's what I have to do. Waffle says that's what I have to do. I don't want to do it again. Why? Why would anybody do that?
This is rubbish. This is an abomination.
I hate this. This makes me want to weep and then die. Please don't tell me I have to go back out there and read the Bible. This may be the best thing to say on Easter ever. Well, if anybody wants to clip that, feel free to do so, as long as Twitch haven't fucked my clips up again. There was a bug in their system that I notified them about last week, I think it was. They had turned off the ability to make clips of my channel. George should just have a pocket Bible after dealing with this many Templars. You'd think he would, wouldn't you? We're gonna have to wait to read it until he's not facing us anymore. You know what? My stomach is growling really bad.
The Bible was just what I needed.
I'm gonna get myself a treat.
I decided to look it up. I flicked through the good book looking for the right chapter.
You're playing Max Payne, but you're not Max. No, I'm just Pain.
Now,
just all pain.
Got it. Blessed is he that readeth, and they that hear the words of this prophecy, and keep those things which are written therein, for the time is at hand. Chapter 1, verse 3. 103.
That was a very good shout, both Waffle and Taco. Eventually, we will have a sound alert to go with that. The crumble needs attention. Yes, it does. I am sorry if you folks could hear that. Fuck! Stupid god and his stupid spider senses. You say that. It doesn't restart you from the save point. It restarts you from the, checkpoint. You know what? No, I don't. God, we've been playing this for 10 hours, folks. No. It auto-saved even though I told it not to. I still have to do this again. This game hates me. The god heard it, but I don't think any of us did. I'm starting to feel that way about a lot of this game, Waffle. Like, I can appreciate a lot more now why so many folks got turned off of the franchise by this game. It's not going to stop me from playing it, but I can imagine it would stop other people from wanting to go back and play any other games in this series. This game hates everyone, that's why nobody mentions anything after 2. Yeah. Which is a crying shame, I'm sure, because there are other games in the series which I'm sure are good. But 5 is good, yeah, exactly. So I'm still going to play 4 and 5 as much as I'm getting really frustrated with this one. Wrong button. I'm going to save the game into a different slot. Because I think that must just be like an autosave slot, and that's what happened there. It's checkpointed, it's saved over my checkpoint despite me telling it not to. Feel like every great series has that one game everyone is just like, we don't talk about that one. Yeah. To pilfer something from Encanto, Broken Sword 3 is the Bruno of the franchise, and Monkey Island 4 is the Bruno of that franchise, I think. Could not get 4 to work on stream without it being choppy. Oh, really? Thank you for warning me about that. I will investigate before we get onto that one.
I'd already looked in the Bible and found the chapter number.
No! Fuck this. So, if anybody feels like speedrunning this game, there's a little bit of tech for you. Actually, you know what? Cooey! Shoot me! I replayed Escape from Monkey Island last year, and it was better than I remembered. 4 is the weakest of the series, including the Telltale series and Return to in that. 4 is the weakest. It still has its good points, but the engine is bad, the game is janky, and some of the writing is just terrible. One of the things I always loved about the first 3 Monkey Islands is that they never ever punch down, and some of the stuff in 4 does. You can tell that it's been made by a group of people that are close to the franchise, but were not part of the original creation of it. It doesn't have the same heart that the other games do, in my opinion. That's not me saying anybody that likes Monkey Island 4 is bad or wrong. Everybody is entitled to their own opinions. My opinion is that Monkey Island 4 is the worst of the entire Monkey Island franchise, and that whilst a lot of my problems with it are technical, there are some things about it that I just think are weaker than the other games. It doesn't have stealth sections. Yes, that is true. It doesn't have stealth sections, which is very much in its favour.
I entered the time suggested by the verse from the Bible. Chapter 1, verse 3. Nothing.
So?
I was running out of ideas. Then a sound caught my attention.
There we go. So, a little bit of speedrunning tech for you there, if anyone ever feels
this kind of thing back in Idaho. Behind
crazy
the statue,
enough.
A flight of stairs was going up. Well, here goes.
Yeah. If anyone ever feels crazy enough to speedrun this, once you've looked in the Bible for the specific reference that you need, you can just get yourself shot and then you'll end up at the door you need to be at. Save yourself some time. Nothing but then an actual thing happened. Yeah.
Whoa! Let him go. Come in, Monsieur Stobbart.
Yeah, as have I.
Who are you?
We're right at the end of this section, I think.
The chapter of Saint Stephen?
Very good. Your deductions brought you here, as we knew they would.
My deductions also tell me you've got the key of Solomon.
We did have it, briefly, but alas, it has been taken again.
Cesaro.
He attacked swiftly and with overwhelming force. My men fought bravely, but it was not enough. A few of us retreated here to hide. A few miserable survivors.
Why is the key so important?
You know of the armillary?
Some?
Cesaro has set the armillary in motion. He will use the key to release the dragon energy in an enormous burst, which he will then harness to fulfill his own desires.
I think we're supposed to be able to see people right
Surely
now.
All we have to do is go there and turn the damn thing off.
The whereabouts of the armillary have been long forgotten. 3 ancient stones hold the secret to its location.
Don't tell me. You lost them too?
We have 1 stone.
Show me.
There they are. I found them. They're here.
Bingo. I do believe we've got the other 2.
It is said that the 3 stones are linked. With the stones there is a chance.
What can I do to help?
Hey look, a broken
We
sword.
will send our best knight, chivalrous, tenacious, and unswerving in his determination to fight evil.
Please tell me it's Eamon.
Well, whoever this guy is, he's gonna need a hand.
That
Cameraman took a break. Oh, it looked like the actors took a break. Oh, no, no. He's not chivalrous. And he's not brave. He's just an arsehole with a floppy hairdo. I'm sorry, but fuck off. Oh, speaking of which, we have a new sound
Hi,
command,
guys.
which I had
George,
completely forgotten
are
about
you
until
okay?
just now.
Just about. I went down below Montfaucon. They led me to a secret Templar base. And Andre, you were right. The Templars did survive.
Of course.
The original St. Stephen chapter.
But they must have
Chivalry
been
is showing
hundreds of
everyone
years
some
old.
pants.
My
Yes,
little
it is.
chickpea, it doesn't mean the people themselves were original.
Oh,
Trouble is, Cesaro beat me to it. He's got the Key of Solomon. He's probably already on his way to the armillary.
did you find its location?
No. If the Templars ever knew it, it's long been forgotten. They did give me another of the alphabet stones, though.
Another clue.
Not only that, they, knighted me.
What?
Knighted, as in made me a knight.
Extraordinary.
That's how it felt.
Did they do it with a sword?
Yep, whole shebang. Arise, Sir George. What do you think, Nico?
I'm speechless.
I guess if you and me were married, that'd make you a lady.
Very funny. So what should we call you? Your Highness?
My liege?
Oh, shucks, let's not be formal. Lord Stobart of Idaho will do for now.
I'm with Nicole on this one. So you got shot like 1,000,000 times. Getting through a secret door made you a knight now? What in the ass? Yeah, I'm with you there, Zeus. Lord of Idaho? There's nothing there to lord over. No, there is not. Also, like, as far as I understand it, the only people that can actually knight people are members of the monarchy, so he's not even like a real knight. It's like when you buy somebody a star off of one of those websites. He's Lord of Potato Farms and little else. I mean, I'd love to be a Lord of Potato Farms. He's been knighted by a load of cosplayers, he has. It's just potatoes and Mormons. He's an honorary club ship member.
The computer had been fixed. I had no reason to use the computer at the moment.
Oh, what's the name of that company that got in trouble recently for false advertising that tells you can become a Lord of Scotland if you purchase a thing from them? He's basically done that. They let him join the capital THE, the Nerd Brigade, yep. Potato Knight is a downgrade from Onion Knight, and we all know it. Yes, we do. Onion Knight is the best. All I can think of is Scottish Widows, and I know it's not that. Yeah, there was a YouTube channel that I watched that was partnered with them for a little while and then found out what they'd been doing and was just like, yeah, no, we're not doing that anymore. You are a knight now. Please come to our events and help us sell merch. Hi, Nicole. Are you mad at me?
Ideas?
I'm as stumped as you are, George.
Any idea what the symbols on the alphabet stones could mean?
No. Even Andre's not able to help with this.
I guess all we're supposed to do here is just talk to Nicole about everything.
Have you noticed how Andre has changed lately? He's almost charming.
Beatrice has addled his mind.
You don't like Beatrice much, do you?
She's a silly, over-made-up, underdressed little girl.
Ouch.
I just think Andre could do better for himself. That's all.
Wow. Like, generally I really like Nicole, but that was rude. Yeah, that was very petty, very jealous behavior, and like, okay, when Andre was interested in her, she didn't want to know. Highland titles, thank you, Taco. That's the one. Yeah, when Andre was interested in her, she didn't want to know, and was frankly disgusted by him, which is a fair response to Andre. But now he's interested in somebody else, and she's being petty and nasty to this poor sweet girl who has done absolutely nothing to her. It's like, get a fucking grip, Nicole.
It's so frustrating. We know the armillery's somewhere in Egypt.
So maybe we should look at a map of Egypt.
And you just happen to have one handy, I suppose.
Well, while you were out getting knighted, we found a DVD filled with satellite maps.
Cool.
Here it is.
So let's take a look at
It
Egypt.
only works one way. Yeah,
We
seems
thought
so
satellite
sinister.
maps would more closely represent the Egypt of thousands of years ago.
There aren't any ley line maps by any chance.
This is scientific fact, George.
Looks like it needs bringing up to date.
You can't deny the evidence, Andre.
Just when you think you understand the way the world works.
I'm always finding the same thing about women.
Hey.
Sorry, where were we?
Look.
The way
there's
she's
Northern
using that
Africa.
mouth is not mouth. That mouse is not good for her shoulder.
That wasn't such a good idea.
Yeah, the company isn't even based in Scotland. They're somewhere in North America, if I'm not mistaken. And what they do is they tell you that you can call yourself a lord of that plot of land, and then they use the money that you've given them to plant trees. So it's for a good thing. It's reforestation, which is what we like to see, but the way they go about it is just really, really shit. Oh, for goodness sake, Tids.
How dude.
There was nothing I could see which matched the Omega symbol.
Okay, it looks like that is what I'm supposed to be doing, though.
Nico, look there.
Yeah.
The psi symbol looks like the Nile Delta.
You're right, George. Let's have a closer look at that section.
Yeah, exactly, Taco. Do I just do the same thing again?
I'd already matched the psi stone.
Oh, I guess not. Okay. One of the other stones, then?
There was nothing I could see which matched the Alpha stone.
Okay.
Nico, there's another match.
The Omega symbol is just like that bend in the river.
Let's have a closer look.
I suppose so. Which leaves only one left to...
I'm a bit stumped this time, George.
Could be a dead end.
No. Look at the arrangement of those ruins.
They seem to be arranged in a cross, but not quite.
They're like the points on the Alpha stone.
I wondered what they meant.
That can't be right. One of them is missing.
Exactly. The missing point is the location we're looking for.
So, we just read the map reference.
And we have the location of the armillery.
Well done, George.
Hooray.
Thanks, Andre. Come on, Nico. We have to stop Cesaro.
I don't want to be legally known
One
as a
of us
lady.
should
I
be
want
patrolling,
Taco
you
to be
know.
my formal
Yeah,
title.
yeah,
Ain't no
yeah.
wrong with that.
Off you go then.
Oh, thanks.
No, I mean, I'd love to help, but, well, strong sunlight makes me blotchy.
Well, use your sunblock then.
Well, that makes me blotchy too.
You're pathetic. How did you ever get to be a henchman?
This is the place, all right. So, what's the plan?
I thought it was your turn to think of one.
I'm sure it was yours.
I guess we'll just have to do what we always do.
Wing it?
I prefer the word improvise. That doesn't look like
Hi
a
there,
proper
Nico's
entrance.
ass. I'm glad you're
Cesaro
happy,
has
Tids.
tunneled his way into the temple.
Guarded, too. The direct approach is out. Again.
We should scout out the rest of the area.
Great idea. Did you bring the cloak of invisibility?
Damn! I left it in a bag of forgetfulness.
Nico!
Well, at least it's not making me do this. Yet.
Hey, did you hear something?
No?
I could have sworn. You'd best go and look.
Oh, right. Me? Why me? You're the one with the overactive imagination.
Out of the two of us, who's scarier?
Ah, but I also get sunburn, remember?
Okay, I'll do it.
Oh, great. Now the guard's patrolling.
Great. So, we've got another stealth section to do. This time with no shadowy areas. I'm going to save the game and we're going to finish up for the day and we'll do what's left next weekend. And that should hopefully be the end of it. I say hopefully because it feels like we've been playing this for forever. I don't know if we have. I know it's not helped by the fact that we've had 2 crashes that have resulted in me having to play the entire stream's worth of content again off stream afterwards. It really feels like they're trying to pad the playtime a little bit. A little bit, yeah. Okay, so that's that done. Oh boy. Okay, so let's you're overdue for a snack anyway. I am. I need to go make myself some lunch because I'm quite hungry, which is nice because for the last couple of days I have not wanted to eat at all. I've just felt so crap I've not been able to even think about feeding myself. This is a problem for future hobby. They can take care of this. Exactly. Present hobby just wants a nap now. And a snack. Okay. Thank you very much everyone for joining me today. I'm really glad that I was able to come back and stream today after not being able to yesterday or Friday. It has been really nice. I'm quite tired and I'm quite sore, but I think it was worth it. If, and only if, I have enough energy later, I will be back for a speedrun stream. I want to try and get a run of Narita Boy in this long weekend. Future Hobby is going to destroy this with a full tummy and everything. Aw, thank you. Thank you very much. I know I was only gone for a couple of days, but it's weird not streaming for you folks. I'm so used to doing it now. And I felt really, really guilty about cancelling streams. I know I shouldn't because it was for my own well-being and you can't give from an empty cup and all that, but still, try telling my brain that. But yeah, it was good to come back. It's always good to catch your streams. It's hard because of that darn ocean. Oh, bless you, Taco. Thank you. That's very kind of you. No captions. Taco, not tacky. Silly captions. Oh, yeah. Oh, you bugger. So, I'm gonna quit out of the game. So that I can do things without weird noises in the background. There is a giveaway active on this stream. It is for a copy of Baba Is You, which is a fantastic little puzzle game which will probably make an appearance on the Sunday stream at some point. Oh, for goodness sake. This right here is why we're getting rid of stream elements for as much shit as possible, because this happens all the time. There we go. Also, I think it's Stream Elements that's been changing the title of the stream. Because there's there we go. There is a change the stream title and stuff button embedded into the Stream Elements stuff. And I think that's been overriding whatever I've put in OBS or in Twitch, which is stupid. There we go. So I'm going to give folks a little bit of time to enter that if they want to, seeing as at some point during the stream, the bot was forcibly disconnected by Stream Elements. Thank you, Stream Elements, you arse piece. Yeah. Where were I? Okay, I've told you I might be back later. If I'm not back later, I'll be back on Wednesday doing some more Hobby Happy Hour painting, because I should be... touch wood. Back up to reasonably good health by then, and not feeling like shit. But I'm hoping that I can get some speedrun practice done tonight. Just looking at who I can send you over to, I've got some ideas. Okay, I know exactly who I'm going to send you over to. That's all sorted. And that's given you folks some time to enter the giveaway if you wanted to. So, we have 4 entrants, 22 tickets purchased. This is your giveaway closing countdown. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a little bit for the lag. The giveaway is closed. And our winner with a 45.45% chance to win is Monologued. Don't know if Monologued is still about, but congratulations, Mono. I will send the code over to you via Discord a little bit later. Right. Hopefully I'll see you all a little bit later, or I'll see you on Wednesday. I'll keep everyone updated. There we go, via Twitter. In the meantime, we are going to go and see a fellow member of the Clock Tower, a fellow member of the Clock Tower that is class of 2023, like me. A lovely furry friend called Chimto Azuma, who is playing some Path of Exile. Will do, Torpor. Thank you very much for being here. It's always appreciated. Right. Okay, I think that's everything. So yeah, hopefully I'll see you all later. I'm going to go and have some lunch and rest for a little bit. But as always, until I do see you next, I want you to take care of yourselves, take care of each other, wash your fucking hands, and have a great week, everybody. If you've got tomorrow off work, I hope you have a wonderful day off work tomorrow. Now, go say hi to Azuma for me. Take care, everyone.